Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Roll for Attention, the Tales of Umbra Victus. As always, it's nice to meet all of you. And look, Chris is here tonight.
It's a me! Stop, I didn't do anything.
So, as always, before we roll into tonight's episode, a few quick announcements and a shout out to our lovely sponsor, Dice Envy.
For the Dice Goblin in you.
Yes. Use our promo code.
It's the size of my head now.
Use our promo code ATTENTION to get 10% off your first purchase. They have a wonderful selection of dice. I know the Edge Boss is out of stock again, but hopefully they'll restock that soon, because...
Nobody's in red!
Yeah, seriously, Dice Envy release in red. But thank you to Dice Envy, and for all of you that have used the promo code, thank you. Shout out to D&D Beyond and Hero Forge, D&D Beyond for all the character sheets, and for the DM side, my life makes it so much easier with OCD. And then Hero Forge, because that's where they did all their minis, and Jordan Paints, at Jordan_Paints on Instagram. He is the one who painted everyone's minis. They are amazing.
They look amazing.
Yeah, so
He's a wizard, man.
Showed up
he
on
is a
screen.
wizard. So thank you to all of them. As you see, Chris is here, so we've got everyone tonight.
A double shout out?
Yeah.
How'd I get so lucky?
I mean, you're married to him, so...
Well,
Yeah. Yes. So,
not wrong there.
not wrong there. So, short, sweet, and to the point. And if you're listening to this on the podcasting forum, make sure you thank Chris, because he's the one doing the podcast side. So
And then if I fuck up, you can blame me. 'Cause
Yes.
You're right, it's me.
it's you.
You can email him and
And
yell
bitch
at
me
him
out.
about-
Yeah.
So,
Done.
all
If
right.
you kiss death anymore, it's gonna chap. Let's go.
Make sure you check out our link tree. The link will be in the description. It has a link to the YouTube page, our Podbean, our merch store through Zazzle, and then also a link to Dice Envy, and then the link to our social media accounts on Twitter and Instagram. So make sure you check that out. Always like, comment, share with your friends, all that fun stuff. So thank you to that. That is the end of announcements. I'm trying to be short and sweet with these today. So, picking up where we last left off. Umbra Victus still at Flamekeep, nearing the end of the night on the 14th of Baracus. Drenma had just telling Talia of what happened when she was with Lady Jalen, talking to Queen Diane of the five dragon generals that follow Midsommar. That they are now in play, making their moves. Talia had informed Drenma that they were going to go to Hathriel with Damien to officially bury Balthier. Cora and Oriana still at the Spears Flame Inn without their child, OU. A break from the kid. All of you proceed to get your long rest, and Cor was woken up very, very early in the morning to the vision.
Well, except for me.
Hulkad, yes, you patrolled all night.
Tested a theory.
Seeing the form of Hulkad trying to sneakily get away from Oriana, woke Oriana up, tried to calm her, make her go back to bed. Oriana stealthily followed you, to which she saw you tackle Hulkhead into the room he was going into, at which point the form of Hulkhead blew sand in Cora's face, effectively putting her to sleep, and as Oriana ran in, they were not there. Upon waking up through Vishara sending Cora a message, she was blindfolded, bound, but used her attuned elements to burn the blindfold off, and standing before her was Kyle and Simon.
Yeah.
Kyle explaining that he is not from the world of Eberron, but from a land called Antonia that does not exist in this material plane, and has been trying to find a way to get back home, had been siphoning the magical energy off of these dimensional seals. core through a very good persuasion roll.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Story roll.
Exactly.
Did
She
convince
rolled
Kyle to not do that for the next 6 months and potentially help them in this endeavor against Midsommar and the Golden Order, to which Kyle smiled and gave you the name of the adult red dragon of Sinew, who is currently located in the King's Forest northeast of Sharn, the City of Towers. With Simon, returned Core back onto the Eternal Dawn, to which Sir Valerian took out Bad News, trying to shoot at him, and with a wave of his fingers, disintegrated the bullet before it even got to him, and Simon and Kyle teleported back out. With everything going on, with the announcement soon happening from Lady Jayla to the citizens of Flamekeep, half of the group on the Phantom de Ventus will go to Marketplace and then meet back up with the other half of the group on the Eternal Dawn in the city of Hathril, where the burial of Balthier is to happen. So, Umbra Victus, the morning is yours.
So, we left off, everybody was still in Lehman's tiny hut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
we had just adjourned our meeting.
That sounds familiar.
But yes, Lehman's tiny hut was still up.
And
Because
that's
it lasts for 8 hours.
In the middle
Unless you
of
walk
the-
out of it.
Just in the middle of the deck. Yep, no one can go in and out. It's just there.
Unless Oriana walks out of it?
Unless
So we have-
Oriana leaves.
walks out of it.
We have completely concluded it, correct?
Not completely,
The
but
meeting.
I mean,
y'all
Well, the
came to
meeting,
your
I mean.
agreement. But that where we ended last session was the hut was still up.
Right.
So
so... Or I have many more questions for you. However, I feel like since we're all here and all scribe-proof, we might as well go over all of the loose ends that we currently have dangling above our heads like nooses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we had
Would you say-
decided that
Noose
we're gonna
ends?
go. Go ahead.
I was making
I
a
mean-
pun out
He was
of
making a
game.
joke. He was making a joke.
I
Okay.
said noose ends.
We decided that we were going to bury Balthier. That was our first
That's
priority.
Yes, there is.
There's
Then we
no
had- Then we had talked about going to the dragon.
absolutely the fuck not.
Well,
That is
that's
not.
what we had talked about.
That is not happening. In the full-on in-character gnome is no. That we
That
are
was
not
the
prepared
plan.
for that right.
Okay.
Not even
I always
close.
enjoy an unfair fight, but that one might be a little out of our league.
Just a smidge there,
A
darling.
little bit,
Yeah.
a little bit, a little bit.
Core, when she says it might be a bit too one-sided, I think it's a bit too one-sided. I'm resistant to fire, and I know.
Yeah.
Big
Just
list.
something to add to the list of
Like-
things that
That will
are.
be a little further down the road.
An
That's why
ever-growing
it's-
list.
That's why
Yeah.
it's on the list of things.
So then, what was the plan for after burying Balthier?
That's why I said we have to go over the list of things that I have written in the notebook that we have as open-ended things. All of the stuff.
Thought we had
that we-
decided this, but maybe not. Okay. Cool.
We did not. I said that I had a list, but we did not talk about it.
Okay.
That's why she's checked it twice.
She made a list, and now she's checking it twice.
I'm a gnome, not an elf. Thank you very much.
They're pretty close.
Absolutely not.
A half
Okay.
elf.
Not talking about that. So, things that were already on our list were Binding Slurm. Obviously, that's still on there. I have to go to my mother at some. I need to check in on her and give her the other necklace that I found. And going to the Farwatch Islands. That's another Navara thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that would tie in with getting the map from Prince Rieger and probably finding Slurm at the same time. It's all in the same general area.
Cool.
Mhm.
So you can just call that a Lazar Principality's blurb of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which does have a very pressing deadline.
Because the last time she gave me a test, it was about a week and a half, 2-week limit.
And did she tell you that outright?
No.
Cool.
The indication that I got that basically time was up was now.
Cool. Well,
Oh, sorry. Did you say Mal?
No.
No,
I said,
now.
Oh, well, sorry.
well.
Sorry. I had some. Sorry. I'm gonna close this here. I was like, "Bah." It was just a loud onomatopoeia, just. "Bah." Okay.
Not
Yeah.
I'm with those.
Okay.
So
That's
pretty
another
much
one we have to find too, right? Onomatopoeia, isn't that? I feel like that's another guy. Anyways,
I don't think so. Not on this list, darling.
on that list. Okay.
Not on this list. Obviously, the Golden Order and Midsommar. That's a thing.
That's a down the
That's
road.
that's a thing.
That's a thing.
thing.
An intern, Sanu.
Mm-hmm.
Sinu, yes.
Yeah.
And what is the other dragon? Atala?
Valerian, you were the one who had the name. That gem dragon.
Astal.
We don't know gem dragon. Sorry, that's the player fucking up.
The dragon would be Astal, and
Astal.
I was
That's
told to
Renee.
avoid at all cost.
Well,
You said anybody having to do with Dolara should avoid her.
yeah.
Correct. They're
She
very
may
adamant
actually
about
want
remaining
to-
neutral.
She may
I'm sure we'll
actually
Probably
want to-
choose sides to whoever is winning.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, she may actually listen to someone who's not a issues. I don't know.
I don't know.
Sorry, goody two boots.
There you go. So in the category of things that are not on the list, but I found as I was rummaging through my notebook. The shopkeeper in Sharn, obviously this would be super low priority, but something about the Tame Gala.
That
You will
happened
never
already.
catch me in a dress, darling.
I didn't say you had to be in a dress. You're the sneaky bitch.
True.
And plus, the gala already happened.
Sneaky bitch.
Oh,
So that's a
I'm
thing.
liking this. I can steal from people.
Uh-huh.
And rich people are
Okay.
always fun.
I love you. Focus. Focus.
Sorry, you got my
I know.
got my thief brain working.
I know. Focus. So, there's that. That is just a me thing. That is something that's already on the list. Getting to Yakundral and seeing what's what there. That would be specifically a Mal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Malachite. Is that better? So it's not onomatopoeia-ish.
Mal, I don't think it irritates you at all, does it? It kinda does.
What the shortening of your name, dear?
It just rolls off the tongue a little easier.
Fair enough. There's the matter of the 4 new lights on Drinma's map.
Drenma did disclose that to the group, right?
You disclosed it to Talia, and Talia has now talked about it at least twice.
Gotcha. Okay.
She sidestepped it the first time.
Yep.
And Talia, there's also the matter of the hag that shows up in your dream.
Yeah. That was...
In your dream?
With
Yeah.
Kyle.
All right. Yes, since we're all in the same place now. So, when your ass got kidnapped, I was assuming that my dreams may actually be partially important, considering how things were connecting together and everything connects together. It's like a fucking puzzle in here.
that sounds familiar. Which is why I asked you about your dreams.
Don't start with me, Missy. What happened in the last week plus? And that's about how long it's been since I've started dreaming about this green bitch. So she showed up a couple of times. Once with Simon, with Simon. The most recent one was with Simon. But he, in what I can only assume is Yakundral with Kyle, and Kyle's draining the seals. And you said for how long?
6 months.
6 months.
Okay.
As long as I help him find a different way home.
Well,
I
so
can try to look through my books, Core. You know, I have lots of books.
Yes. And
I've also been having dreams about cabbages. Do you think those are connected at all?
Can't help you with the cabbages, Grandma.
maybe you just need to eat more vegetables, darling.
I seem to
start cooking some carrots. I don't know.
well, I seem to recall that there's sometimes there's another meaning to it. Is it if you're having it in these dreams? Is it as not as symbolic? Or do they have more significant meaning?
Gas.
Or is it someone just interacting directly?
I'm kind of with Valerian on this one, dear. It might just mean you have some indigestion.
Okay, fair
Pretty
enough.
gassy.
Fair enough.
Have you farted recently, Jordan?
As she looks around Shifty going, I'm hoping you guys didn't smell what we've been doing in this hut.
I thought I smelled something weird.
So, the only other matter that we haven't mentioned at all that never made sense to me was the matter of your sword, looking at Valerian, coming up as divination magic.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, that's that.
I mean, but is it weird?
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's weird.
I don't think that's weird at all. You say a prayer over a sword. It's divine, so to speak.
Yeah.
Not divine, divination.
As
Oh.
you scrying.
But they both begin with D. I think that's fine, right?
Just because you're obsessed with the D, Drinma. No, it doesn't mean that.
Who told you?
I was gonna say I don't think Jordan's gotten the D in a while.
Yeah, we've had that conversation.
I plead the fifth on that one.
The
I don't
fifth
know.
or up?
I don't know what that means. I heard it at a bar once.
No,
So you're probably pleading a fifth.
I'll fifth.
Mm.
Yeah,
That makes a
I
lot
don't
more
drink,
sense.
and I knew what that was.
Thank you, Bashara. But yeah, no, that's weird because divination is like
Scrying.
seeing the future, scrying, attempting to get information, and the Holy Avenger does not do those things, as far as I'm aware, unless you've been holding out on us.
Not at all. I just know that it has an affinity to cause more damage to fiends and undead.
And, gives off light, and maybe, gives us an edge in combat if we're close enough to you. But
I mean, it actually has two edges, which is really nice. Both of them sharp.
thank you, darling. Yes, that too.
Very effective.
But none
Thank
of
you.
that is.
Pointy end, yes.
So, that's concerning, but only in so much as I don't know why. And
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know of anything else that it can do. Unless it has a pair somewhere, another sword, or another object that it has to be paired with. But other than that, I have no idea.
Oh, I have something.
oh, you do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh Lord, is that anything else to do with your home?
No.
Oh no. Okay, cool. So completely new entry.
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
She's gonna reach into her bag and pull out the gold Concord coin.
That looks mostly familiar. Last time we had one, it was silver. No, platinum.
Hmm?
What are you
This is
doing
their
fucking around with
lower
that?
counterpart.
What are you doing fucking around with that? Because the last time we got one of those was a job
Yeah.
from fucking Malrig.
Mhm.
So what is what?
This was a guy in the inn.
in the
was
in
trying-
the inn. Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to like recruit people, and then I kind of caught him on his way out, and I was asking him what the job was.
Okay.
It's something to Zendrick.
Okay.
Gold
What kind of
Concord, Platinum Concord, doesn't matter to me. Any kind of Concord I don't trust.
The Gold Concord. Retrieving something, Zendrick. He didn't
Well-
give full details.
Cool. Well, how's like did you take that job? Like, are
No,
we
he said I would discuss with the group.
cool? How the hell are we supposed to let him know if we need to go all of these different places? It's a
Good
coin.
point.
What about it?
So you used to contact him.
Okay.
Ending coin.
Sure.
That's what it sounds like.
Usually, when you're making something into a sending stone, it has to be actually a stone.
I mean, metal's a stone. Am I wrong?
You're kind of wrong. I love you to pieces, but you're kind of wrong.
So wait a minute. This sword I've been using is a stone this whole time?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It makes sense. It makes sense. If you really think about it, it makes sense.
There's
It's a
not
mineral.
enough
It's an ore.
conversation with you right now, dear.
This is a bit above our heads, Jinma.
And then she'll look up. She'll look up at the top of the dome. I mean, I think we have plenty of head space.
I think
Oh,
you need another drink, Drenna.
I have had nothing to drink today. I am completely useless right now.
yeah.
DM,
Yes.
did the guy from the Gold Concord actually specify what in Zendrick we were
All he said was magical items from Zendrick.
magical items from Zendrick? Okay.
The way it sounded from out of game, from last episode when you were talking to the one vendor, it sounded like that is what the jobs are for, is providing items to them or finding items for them, because they said that they had an item that was fresh from Zendrick that they were
Well-
selling.
Clarification, that happens a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zendrick's a very popular place to get magical items, so. I
And
don't
he,
know.
he did say the way to contact him was through the coin, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to make sure I didn't get that info wrong.
Okay. So,
So yes, it was basically just retrieving magical items from
Fetch and
Zendrick.
carry.
Sounds like a job for another time, maybe. A good person to be in contact with.
Definitely not a priority, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But then again, we also have 2 jobs that we've been waiting on for marketplace as well, so they're definitely not under any time or any time constraint at all.
Right.
yeah.
Talia, you
Orbed
Was
Bully
it?
was his name. The
Yeah.
the person of the
Orbed.
Golden Concord was Orbed the Bully.
Orbed.
Yeah, Orbed.
B-A-L-I or B-E-L-I?
Orbed with an hard E.
B-U, accent on the U, L-L-Y. Bully, but the U is accented. Orbed Bully.
Bully.
Yes.
But oh,
It should be an umlaut. Bully.
B-O-D.
Anyway. I mean, I wasn't
That'd be
exactly
Swedish.
going.
Bioli.
There's somebody who might be useful if we were going to be going to Zendrick, but he's a little tied up at the moment.
Hmm. Your boyfriend.
Him and Damien been there.
Done that.
We have
Damien
Damien
might
now.
be.
Yeah, that's not something.
He knows the area, though, which
He does,
that's what's
but-
important.
Their prime adventuring party when they were there was him and Simon and Balthier. So no, we don't breach that topic.
yeah.
And how are we going to tell Damien that we need to go to Zendrick?
We don't, for the time being. That is not a primary place that we're going. It is
Yeah.
just another thing on our ever growing list of things.
I
Yes.
will say that on our list, it seems like the place where we would get the most accomplished at one time
Is those are
is our holidays. Not that I'm all that eager to go home, but
Well,
that knocks 3 things off our list at
true,
once.
but what makes the most sense logistically? I still don't have a map. She'll look very pointedly at the ass mark.
We can stop by home on the way.
Well, we can always take a look at my map and see what makes the most sense.
Talia, do you think you'd be able to copy Germa's map from sight? If you were able to look at it, would you be able to sketch like a smaller map into your journal?
The player laughs. Well,
I'm not artistic at all.
I mean, it's possible. But from what I remember, that map is longer than I am tall, and the notebook is not. So,
What if you put in just sections of just the little areas where we plan on going?
Or what if you put not to scale on the bottom of it? That probably would help out a lot as well. Okay.
I mean, if we were to look at it, I'm sure that I could, sketch out an agenda of sorts. Yeah. But
not have detail, just
right. And I know, if memory serves, going from here, we're going to go to Hathreel, and Hathreel, the original plan was back down towards Yakundral, which is towards Sharn, yes? I don't remember.
It was closer to Flint Keep.
Mm-hmm.
Which is still not far from Sharn.
It's slightly south,
Which I think we
from
should
what I remember.
still avoid. Flint Keep.
Well, yeah.
Well,
It's
to be
fine.
fair, the ones above Flint Keep don't know that we were there.
I feel like if they had any connection to what was going on underneath of them, they'd probably. At this point, I'm assuming,
it's a
unless
stronghold
I
for the
know,
Golden Order. So
unless I know solidly otherwise, if there has been any sort of Golden Order presence somewhere, I'm going to assume if we've had a run-in with them there, they know who we are.
Good point.
Paranoid gnome is paranoid. So we are. Clarification: we are currently on the Eternal Dawn still, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, at risk of not bothering Damien, because he has enough on his mind right now, we should probably at least take a cursory look at your map trim and see
Sure.
what makes the most sense.
Sure. All aboard that's going to shore.
I'll
Alright,
stay watch here.
What time is it? How long have we been sitting here? I know we looked at like
It's about 10 o'clock in the morning.
well, and
10.
So we
It
missed
can't be-
the. No, we can't because we'd missed the public address.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
what I was about to
Yeah, the public is
It
at
was
9.
like
It
4
is
5
it's-
a.m. that we started
It's
meeting.
7:30. Sorry. No, I literally looked down my notes and I saw 10. Oh yeah, it's like no, that's when the address is. It's about 7:30 in the morning.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Ah, we're late.
say.
Like
Yeah.
everything that we're supposed to be there for.
Oh God,
tell you what,
in real life all the time.
the laser's out.
So
Okay. So do you want to make our way over now, or
I
What else
say
do we got?
yes. Oriana and Cora, I have questions for you that I would prefer for now to discuss in private.
I can leave this up and when everyone leaves.
Okay, so if you guys want to hang back with me for like 5, I'm hoping it's only going to be 5 minutes.
Mhm.
So we'll be right behind you. And
Right
anybody
behind
else
us.
who wants to continue that conversation, head over with Drim. Is
okay?
that cool? Hiking up off the floor.
And then Jimma's going to start working her way to the atom.
Okay.
How does walking out of the hut go for Drenma?
Fine. Doesn't look
Cool.
like she's walking through anything. She's just walking.
Okay,
We can leave our dishes here.
I'll take care of the dishes.
Cool.
Well, I was gonna say, like, with Drinma walking out of the hut, is she like kind of?
That's why I was
trying to stick her
walking
arm
through.
through it, like slowly. Like, am I gonna run into things?
It's up to Drimba. I'm not playing
I know
as
that's
her.
why I was asking Drenma.
She's obviously been in there before,
Okay.
right?
Well,
Yeah,
hi,
so
Bill.
she would.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've
No,
not been in Lethan's
This is the first time. Okay. Okay.
It's only
I
been
would.
here twice. The first time it was a fuck hut. So
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. Okay. So yeah, she'll kind of go one of those numbers right there, just like kind of like trying to push, like a door.
just fall straight for him.
You can just walk through it, dear.
That was
I knew that. I knew that. And then she'll just keep on going.
Yes, Valerian.
I apologize for losing my temper at you. I can't promise that I won't lose my temper again just because of all the circumstances, but I trust you, and I have pledged my sword to you, and that's the only reason why that I'm agreeing to this.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for putting your trust in me and trusting my judgment.
It's my job to protect you all. And I'll
You
go
gonna
ahead.
go-
I'll go ahead and turn around, walk out. I'll pull out bad news again and just shoulder it at the ready and just stand at the edge of the ship
Okay.
to just go back on guard because, well, I've already seen the map, so I technically should have it memorized, but I haven't seen the new dots.
Yeah.
So I should probably be going over to Drinma's ship to look at the map. Because with the keen mind, I could basically take a mental picture of it. So
Yep.
I should probably do that. I'll follow. Never mind. I'll follow Drinma then. But for the DM, because I wanted to relay all this information, and I know that you can't scry into the hut. As I'm walking to follow Drinma, I'm just rubbing my brand and speaking in Celestial in my head to Mivan, relaying basically what the meeting was about, and about that Cor had seen Kyle, that this is what transpired, this is what he's doing with the seals, and basically everything that she said about Kyle, and that I'm uneasy about it, but I'm going to go along with it, and that we have a alliance at the moment. We have a deal.
Okay.
So I'm just filling him in.
Okay.
And also dropping that about the red dragon that we the information on the red dragon, in case he doesn't know
Okay.
that the red dragon's a general, where the red dragon is. I'm not saying this in accent because I don't know. The player Ian doesn't remember, so I'm
King's
just
Forest.
Cliff Notes, King's Forest, and that Umbra Victus does plan eventually on going to meet with Astol.
Okay.
Eventually.
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 So,
All right.
Shara's just gonna
not
look.
expecting
at-
response, but just
Yeah.
filling everything in.
Shara's gonna
Okay.
look at the three of them and just be like, I'm just gonna wait outside.
Drenma, I'm following you to go look at your map.
Okay.
If you missed that part.
Yep, I got it.
Oh, are you going over as well?
Yeah, I already put down his dishes, followed up and
He read up the deck. Because there's
Yeah.
straight up the deck. The top of the center, so the serving dish.
so.
Yes, Talia.
First question. What do you do with both, but more so Oriana.
Mm-hmm.
How do you
Hmm.
it just
Cut
she knocks against your brain like message? I know that everyone's in her.
No.
I can't hear that.
She
It's
keeps
cutting out.
cutting out.
Cool.
All right. Hold on.
He turned on her.
I turned on the mic.
It's being a bitch.
Now you're
Yes,
gone.
no, maybe better.
Okay. Now I hear Kaylee.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yep, hear ya.
That's better.
Okay. My hearing aids needed a second to disconnect again.
Aha.
I was trying to run it through my hearing aids so I could actually hear you guys a little bit better, but
They're
Yeah.
not getting.
no, they're not.
Okay.
That's better.
Continue.
So
I think we have to start
start
back.
that.
over.
I'll just.
No, you have to start completely over.
Yeah.
So, this is a question possibly for both of you, because Cora, I know you've been involved with it, but probably more for Oriana. Of how do you contact Navara? I know I've seen you kind of do the meditation type that Cora does.
Mhm.
But is that the only way that you do, or does she sometimes do like the thing like I do with message, where she's like poking at your brain,
No.
or
Do you just want to?
maybe not right now.
It's so much easier for me to show rather than tell.
Maybe, but not right now, because we are kind of on a very tight time crunch. But I'm wondering if I can maybe get in touch with Storakatra that way.
You want to get in touch with a hag?
She's very clearly been telling me that this is all test, and I don't know what that means. And since it's a fucking dream, I can't say anything. So it would be
Well.
nice if maybe there was another way to try and get in
Well.
touch with her.
Once we're done with this, we're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she could get shorter, she would. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna do that.
Okay, cool. So we'll try that.
So you may meet a Dread Leviathan today.
God. Okay.
Prepare yourself.
I'll put on my brown pants.
Probably a good call. Wouldn't you agree, Cor?
Yes. It's a good idea.
Okay.
It's slightly
Um,
terrible.
I can only imagine.
Especially when you
No.
I don't think she's gonna like you letting somebody else in.
Oh, she's not. I already know
It might
she's
push
not.
up your deadline. I worry with
long
it. This
for
is gonna cause problems.
It took her how long for her to warm up to you? And even now?
Yeah. I think I was just a special circumstance.
Well,
She's seeming like she's connected to too many things. And the last month has taught me nothing else. It is that now everything that comes up in front of our faces is likely connected somehow.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
And
just don't know if going in and meeting the Dread Leviathan is a good plan for you.
I don't necessarily want to meet the Dread Leviathan. I just don't know how else to reach out other than to know what he does. Unless there's something that you might be able to help.
You say, Cor, this is the easiest way I can think of.
Well, I mean, what you do is related to the relationship that you have with Navara. The way that she can hear you is because you are linked to her.
Well, she
So
owns
my
it all,
only guess would be, instead of going in with her to see Navara and potentially pissing off your patron, you know, I'll teach you how to meditate and you reach out that way. Because if you are connected, then there will be a thread to pull, basically.
That may be a slightly less destructive way.
That's fair. I knew that you did the, yeah.
I did the thing, and
Uh-huh.
you wanted to learn how to do the thing.
Uh-huh.
My thing is destructive, though.
The way I learn how to do things is taking them apart, and the way that I take things apart is being able to watch them or do them.
Hmm. Yeah, my thing is a bit destructive.
That's fine.
Yeah. Just apply a little bit of logic and peace. That's what you need.
The first one I can do. The second one might be a little bit more difficult, but I'll try.
You may have to actually move past the anger stage for a bit.
We have
Yeah.
poked it in.
Just a smidge.
Mm-hmm.
Just slightly past the threshold.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to fully move past it because I'm generally stuck there as
I was
well.
gonna say, I love you. You have no room to talk.
I'm generally stuck in that stage as well, but
Cool.
it's not because somebody died. Sorry. You've known me for how long now? You know I'm not one to mince words.
Very much aware.
Okay.
So, do you want to learn this now, or
I'm traveling to Halfreal to actually work on that.
okay?
But at the risk of alarming other people, I didn't want to be like, hey, by the way, in front of literally everybody.
That's fair. All right. So something to do on the way back to, or on the way to, Bothier's burial.
Although, Cora, I do need to have another conversation with her. I would like.
Do you want me to go?
I think we'll have. I won't monopolize her the whole time, I promise. I tend to study quickly. Be a quick learner.
I think it's probably a good idea that I go this time. She showed me something different than she showed you in the same location, in the same area, so maybe we would get more that way.
She showed me Prince Rieger. She showed you the docks.
Mm-hmm.
And some
Some
random
guy.
person on the docks with one of her scales.
That's fun.
Right.
I
Yes.
remember
So,
not the other one. Oh goodness.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Rieger
Yeah,
kicking me out. Yeah.
The hot man. Yeah, no, I remember. I remember.
Mhm, he is.
That I remember. Speaking of being distracted, so, and speaking, never. You're gonna say something no matter what I say, so just fuck to my.
Go ahead.
Actively attempting to ignore the tiefling at this point.
Yes, he is yummy.
It is very yummy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not as much as you, Cora.
thanks.
All right then.
Yes, Talia.
Is Talia bright red on that comment?
She's trying very, very, very hard not to be. It's okay. If you can't see her ears, she's doing very well.
Valiant effort. Valiant.
Did you get any indication that he was being held? Or what's going on?
I'm assuming he is Simon. You cut out again. Okay. He's not being held against his will. I actually asked that question specifically. He has to stay.
Why?
He's needed.
The last I knew, he was working the cabinet for the Aram or something.
Kyle needs him in some capacity and said that he would have his deal done within 3 months. So he can be let up in 3 months, basically.
Well, he may not be entirely stuck there. She'll pull out both spell books so that you can see that it's not just the one. I used
Hey.
to only have one of these. She'll put the one that she's had away. It's a little more beat up. open the other one. This appeared on my bed last night. She'll open it to the front page. It just says, sorry, Simon. As far as I know, items don't just sporadically appear.
I mean, he does have magically inclined capabilities, like, we know this. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
You know me, I don't do magic.
I know.
That's my
But-
department.
You're the only one who's spent
Talk to
any
him.
significant time able to talk to.
Yeah.
Since
Well, I tried to get information, and not much information was shared. I mean, Kyle is still not necessarily danger-free. I think that there are some aspects of Simon that doesn't want to cross him for specific reasons. I still trust Kyle. I don't know why. But I do. So, yeah. And I'm a good judge of character.
you are, and he returned you, as far as we can tell, unharmed and unchanged.
I can assure you I am fine.
I know. I mean, there was no magical means with which you were changed.
Yes. And no physical. But Simon has to complete the deal that he's completed, and I honestly think it could possibly be because Kyle assisted him in killing Sasek. That's something we don't know or won't know until Simon can converse with us about his... Besides killing him because he was involved with the friends that he had and their murders or something. I don't know the whole story.
What you had said before was he was the cause of the death of his party, or behind it.
Right. Yes.
And I can't fault him for that. Do I wish that the person who was behind that wasn't also tied to fucking Queen of Ondare? Yes. But
Yeah.
we are where we are.
That does make things a bit more difficult. Do I
Yeah.
also wish that Navarra didn't give me a map that belongs to basically the ruler of the Lazar Principalities? Yeah!
Cool.
But
Yeah,
here we are.
here we are. Okay, well, like I said, I just wanted to pull on your ears for a minute.
I'll
Without
likely be getting to see Simon again. So if you have any questions you want me to ask, I can ask.
if he'll tell you. How long did it take me to get him and actually be honest about it?
I think he's beyond the point of lying at this point.
He wasn't
There's
lying,
no
he just wasn't saying anything.
There's no point in withholding information at this point, honestly. I mean, that's just my philosophy, I guess. I don't know.
Are a very open person, dear.
Well, I'll tell him, so, and then maybe that'll change his mind. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm so persuasive.
Sorry, Cor, but you no.
We
If
should
I
probably
smile.
go join the others.
I was gonna say, I love you, dear, but persuasive you're not.
I know. Bashar and I, not people.
Let's go.
Not people.
Also, a good liar, you are not.
I know.
That's all I had.
Okay. Well, I guess
Sure,
let's go look at Drinma's map.
Making her way to the Fantôme, Sir Valerian, Bashara, Al, and Drinma are in her quarters with the map
No,
out.
Bashara was literally waiting outside of the
Okay.
dome.
Okay, well, everyone but
She did
Bashara.
not go.
But you make your
So,
the rest of you make your way
Mal
to the Fantôme de
and Valerian.
Ventus, to Drinma's quarters, where the rest of the group is, looking at the map.
But Jim will look at the map. Is it the same Has anything changed on it?
Minus the dots you had told Talia. Has not changed. Still the same.
Hey, Bryant.
Yeah.
Real quick, can you either turn your volume on your mic up or sit closer to the mic because you're really quiet and you're maxed on my screen?
Never touched the back one. Always the front one.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
There we go. Well, when it comes to a blue Yeti, always touch the front, not the back.
You can't neglect the back, man. I'm just putting that out there. Anyways, so Drinma...
There it is. There it is. Drinma, looking at your map.
Yeah, Drinma's looking at her map. She's also going to grab a drink as well, too.
Is it today?
It's bourbon. As she gets a couple glasses. She gets 3 glasses right there. She goes, here you go, everyone. Sorry, it's all I've got. Well, here's this map. I know. It's very impressive. Looks a lot like other maps. Apart from the glowy bits, but... What do we need to do here? It's taken an awfully long time for the rest of the group to catch up right there. They said they were right behind us.
Walk in.
They said they'd be here any minute, and I feel like we've been talking for, I'll pick an arbitrary number, like 10, 15 minutes. I feel like they'll come in here. I can't make heads or tails of this. We really need the entire conclave, the entire group of us, to weigh the pros and cons of where we should go with that. Oh, I think I see them right now.
And they walk in.
At this point, Vashara, Oriana, Talia walk in.
She gets 3 more drinks, 3 more glasses, and puts bourbon in each one of them.
Is that what I think it is?
I mean, it's strong and delicious. I hope that's what you like.
Whiskey or bourbon?
I mean, it's the bourbon, of course. I mean,
Amazing. So,
it's all I got. So
well,
you didn't really. I'm sorry.
I'm going to have to borrow your captain's chair, dear, or we're going to have to do this on the floor. And she'll just kind of look up at the desk.
I see. Yes, of course. She'll grab like one end, and Mal will grab the other, and we'll kind of like slide it to the floor.
On the floor, because tiny gnome likes.
I mean, I could have gotten you a chair or a stool, but
You're either going to need to use your captain's chair or another chair, or we do it on the floor.
no one sits in the captain's chairs but me.
Well, there you go. You made the decision.
Yeah.
Okay. So, show me where we are.
Go right here, and then she'll point at the spot that we're at.
Perfect. Just flanking.
It's the big one right here.
Got it.
Big tower. Yep, right there.
Yep. All right.
Where are we going for both yours?
Pathrail.
Okay.
She knows it's towards Sharn, so she'll head from there down towards where she can see the Hilt River, because she knows that's close to there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And sword-shaped rivers are very easy to find. Here. And she'll point at Hathrail, which is directly west of Lake Bray. Interesting.
Isn't that where?
Yep.
Huh.
The Haggis?
No, it's where Damien dumped his job from Jorlin.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Hmm.
Category of things that I would love to investigate, but is not necessary right now.
Hi, Sam.
We'll just put it on the back burners.
Hello, list. Okay, so from there we were going to head towards Yakundra, which is further down, which takes us directly over the forest. One.
Don't want to deal with right now.
How far is the Lazar Principalities?
Far.
Way up there. She'll point that direction. Yep.
It's over.
You could go point at it, dear.
Well, I'll say it's over the Mira holds.
Okay.
Which is another thing we had on the list, isn't it? Something about the RM in Corona Peak.
I mean, not to say much or anything, but we can get there pretty quick.
No.
I'm just putting
No.
that out there.
No.
We can't do that with Kalishtar.
Can't or won't.
Can't.
It almost killed 2 of us.
It possessed me.
Again, I'm hearing almost. I mean, there's we yes.
Not with Kalishtar.
Unless you want to sit this one out, and we'll come and
No.
send a horse for you.
No.
Do not make me actually try to strangle you, Drinma. Because
Corey
I
actually laughs. Like, no.
As tempting as that sounds, right there, I see your reasons why.
I mean, we do have 2 of those necklaces.
We do, but it barely saved us the last time.
True.
well, it saved us the first time and then didn't save us the second time.
True.
Right.
So on average, it barely saves you.
Okay.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Good odds. Good odds.
I like those odds. 50-50. I like.
50%, not a bad odd.
Yeah, I like those odds.
So we're going to go from Hathril to Yakundral. Are we still going to Sharn? I know Valerian, you and I briefly talked about this.
I believe we said
I
Not
do not
necessary.
need to. No, it's not necessary.
So, if we're going there, those are principalities. My hometown is literally right between there. Dead center of the Shimmer Forest.
I'm okay with going to see your mother.
Haven't brought anybody home to meet my parents.
I find that hard to
Now
believe.
you're bringing home a tiefling.
Appreciate the
Quite a colorful bunch you're going to be bringing by.
yeah. And none of them are actually who I'm dating. Which we won't be mentioning to her. Pointed look at the tiefling.
Good luck.
Telepathically or otherwise.
What? Don't mention the wizard.
No, don't mention the wizard.
The traitor. Okay.
Excuse you.
I prefer the term bad boy. That was a. I mean,
No, this look isn't at the Asmar, it's at the Paladin.
It's not the first time I've said it. It won't be the last.
I would
Where are you
prefer.
from, Talia? Which part of Zalaga?
what was that?
God, Bryant, I don't know how to pronounce it.
I was asking what part of Zalaga she's from.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say? What'd
To be
Kaylee
Honest to
say?
God, I don't know how to pronounce my hometown.
What'd we say? Trozenthus or Trollonport?
Not Trellimport, that's where Dad worked.
Yeah, that's where Dad. Okay.
Leegwin?
Oh.
Leegwin?
Leegwin. He
Okay.
was silent. Leegwin.
It's like linguini. Got it.
Yeah.
Leegwin.
Oh,
Linguini.
Yes.
Linguini, yeah.
Yeah, Leegwin.
Thank you.
I was petting my dog and then rubbed my face.
Nice.
Mm.
So anyway,
Dog hair.
Core, to answer your question, Leegwin, which is right outside of the capital of Trollimport.
Okay.
That's a move.
Yeah, she'll point. So if we're going from here to there,
Mhm.
because tiny gnome arms, we're going directly over top.
So we go say hi to Mom. And Dad or just Mom?
Mom and Dad, depending on if Dad's in the city. He works in Trollimport.
Hmm.
So
Well, we can always go track him down. I'm good at tracking people down.
we could, or we could just, do it so we hit the end of the day and be coming home.
Numbers too. Takes fun things though.
Don't have to hunt my father down. He's an artificer of the town. He wouldn't be that hard to find. I know you want to utilize your sneaky rogue shit and your sneaky shit. You will better The gnome had a stroke. Exercise that plenty when you get back home to your neck of the woods.
Because going home seems so much.
So,
All right. So we go see your mom after we bury Balthier, and then maybe the Lazar Principalities after that.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
And do we want to stop in the Mirror Holds in Corona Peak and find out what the cabinet wants with us? Because it is on the way.
Well, that's the Mirror Holds are.
You had the
Yes. Yes, that is the Kyle thing.
Yes.
Did you actually mention that to us?
She did.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Honest to God, I don't remember.
That's why I was trying to bring it up while we were.
That's entirely fair. I don't know.
Yes. Do we want to see what the cabinet / the Platinum Concord wants with us?
We already have one Concord coin. We might as well see what the other one wants.
Oh boy.
Can you walk through all of them? Did we miss that? In the last time?
No idea.
That's nifty.
It is nifty. I don't know if that's just the Gold Concord or if it's Platinum Concord too.
I see it.
No.
I'm not going to talk into it.
Well, also, we're supposed to be keeping quiet about the whole Kyle thing.
She looks around. It's just us.
We're not in Lehman's tiny hut anymore.
This is pretty secure. I'd
To
imagine.
be
Would
fair, the gnome didn't say Kyle's name. I was asking that question.
I literally said Corona Peak and Platinum Concord.
Yeah. None
Right.
of which have his name attached to them. Anyway,
it would be fine.
But he's associated.
can I tell why you can talk through it?
No.
Brian, you need to sit closer to your mic.
I
know
don't
leaning back
like
is
sitting
comfortable.
up straight. I like leaning, damn it.
Alternatively, move the mic closer to the edge of your desk.
You've
Yeah,
seen my
but-
desk. There is nowhere I
Or-
can put it.
Or crazier
Do like-
idea, lean back
do like
and
what-
then just turn your chair all the way around so that you're leaning back there, so you're effectively closer to the mic.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
What I was gonna say is, do like how Chris had his beer earlier. Just lean back and just set it right here.
There we go.
There you go. Perfect. Beautiful.
No. This is weird magic.
Weird magic.
Weird magic.
Stuff I don't even have to roll for. It's just weird.
It's
It's
weird
weird
magic.
magic.
Hmm.
Interesting. Can I tell if it's multi-use or single-use?
Make an Arcana check.
It's like somebody's got to roll something, man.
Just want to put it out here. Hour into this. First roll.
There you go.
Hey,
Ah!
When the roleplay hits a little too hard.
dude, it be like that.
Yeah.
Can't help it. I'm a roll daddy.
There you go.
You cut out.
Oh, yeah, couldn't hear it.
11.
11.
11 C's.
Multiple use, you just don't know how many.
Interesting. Well,
Yep.
she'll hand the coin back to Oriana. I have no idea how, but it appears that you can use it multiple times. Don't know how many is multiple, but it's weird magic.
That's cool.
It's not like how I make sending stones. So that makes me feel a little bit better.
Well, weird magic is always fun magic.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
At least to me.
Don't know if that's true, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay. Okay. Well,
Well, she does do that tentacle thing, which is rather weird.
It's rather frightening.
Ah,
I mean, yeah, I mean, I've kind of, to be perfectly, I mean,
I say. Don't like
I
the
mean,
sound.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I haven't been able to eat seafood the same ever since. I've seen you do that.
Didn't think you had any seafood on here. It was just boar.
I mean, that's partially probably why you want to eat the boar first, but
Seriously, Grandma, you just need to tell Porkins to at least cook some type of vegetable.
Or maybe ask
know,
him
like
his
a
real
cat?
When we,
name.
I will be happy to when we go to the marketplace to grab some produce, maybe reacclimate ourselves into seafood. I don't know if I use that properly. I heard someone say it at a bar not too long ago.
Good job, dear.
At a bar. You
So
go to a lot of bars, Gemma.
I
Probably where she gets all her booze.
I have someone that provides it for me. Which reminds me, I probably need to get more because apparently all I have is bourbon now. But
Where did
I'll-
that bottle go?
do you want some more? By the way, your glass is
Certainly.
right there. You haven't even touched it.
Oh,
Not to
allow me then. Sorry. Downs the glass.
ladies and gentlemen, and she'll look at Valerian. What time is it, dear?
What time is it, God?
It is about 8:20.
Oh, I can hear that at all.
8:20.
Nope.
God damn it!
I hear that.
8:20. 8:20.
Listen,
Brian, just sit up.
I don't want to.
Okay, well, and how long does it take to get to wherever it is that we're going?
It's a 10-minute walk, I believe. If I remember correctly, because it's just out in front of the cathedral.
I say, just
Right.
talking in front of the cathedral. Okay. Do we need to be there early?
I would.
Probably would. The optics of it would look better if we were there a little early.
Then might
We've still
we...
got plenty of time.
Well, if it takes 10 minutes, put us there a half hour early is 8:30.
Okay. Let's. Would
I
everyone
guess
like to
we,
get ready? Put on your best shoes.
I'm good.
I've only got one pair of shoes. That's. But again, a saying I heard at a bar.
I don't think any shoes fit Al.
You know what? We should probably try to find a tailor or someone that specializes in shoes for you.
That would be
Again,
a
that's-
cobbler.
A cobbler, thank you. Adam Sandler movie, yes. Is that something you'd be interested in, Al? Oh, I couldn't hear that at all.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
not at all.
That's fair. I mean, I could
Not
make your
picked
shoes
up at
cool
all.
if you want. However, speaking of, we need to talk about my armor when we have a second to breathe.
By the way, we didn't hear
Her
Al's
armor
response at
sucks.
all.
Yeah, I didn't hear Al's
We
response
didn't
at
hear
all.
Al's response at all.
Here.
Eject, darling. Oh, of course.
Then, yes. Okay, fantastic.
Phil, but you-
By the way, everyone,
That was awesome.
the Browns and the Steelers are playing. You will hear my father celebrate or get really pissed. Just
Okay, good to know.
Sorry,
It's-
that was beautiful.
You didn't hear Avery, but you picked
yes,
Yes.
yes.
It's one of the crew members.
Don't pick up the person sitting right next to the microphone, but pick up the yelling man from upstairs.
You know,
A
it's fine.
different tone of voice.
Different pitch.
I'm sorry.
As you're all getting ready, Drimma, you hear a knock at your door. Cop?
Yes. Come in.
Oliver walks in, and behind him is a Templar. We have a visitor.
Oh,
Yeah,
and then she
looks
starts
like we have
putting
an
her shirt.
escort.
She starts putting her shirt on. She was getting in the process of getting dressed.
Have you just gone this whole morning with no shirt?
No, of
She's-
course not.
She's been
Oh, that's right, because, yeah, I did wake you up kind of in a hurry.
she's been
That's
pants
true.
cocking this entire time.
Just tits out the whole time.
We've just completely...
Anyways, put sure.
That makes the D comment from earlier that much better.
That way,
Right.
you're right.
Oh, it
Okay.
does. Fair.
In
Well,
walks one of the Templars, one of the protectors of Lady Jalen, kind of looks you all over, but then looks at you, Drinma.
What to I owe this pleasure?
Cardinal Mio, Cardinal Bertio, and Lady Jelo would like to know your answer before the announcement this morning.
We were
Okay.
actually just getting ready to head that way.
Well, her answer for what was
Oh,
discussed.
just Journeyman.
Junma's answer to the question they asked. You don't have to answer in front of your friends, but
No, it's quite all right. I mean, yeah. I mean, whatever is required of me, I'll be there.
That seems rather up to dare.
It really does. I don't know. I haven't known her for that long, but that seems weird.
We're going to be there anyway, so why?
I will inform Lady Jayla and the Cardinals. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Lords, ladies.
Kind of like bows.
Okay, I refocused my camera. Sorry, guys. That was weird. All right. Anyway, this is why I also don't get up close, because that shit happens. Anyway, the Templar leaves the Fatum, and Alarin closes the door behind you and looks at all of you. Cat, what? Should I ask?
Why he was bowing at us? I know, it was very weird. I don't know why anyone bows when they leave our presence. That's very odd.
No, I think he might mean why he was here in general.
I don't know why. Why? I don't know why he was here. I assumed it was to, I don't know, talk about how important we are or something like that. I mean, we're gonna be there. I mean,
Yeah,
We're
but
just
they didn't want to talk to us.
Yeah, they
wanted
wanted to talk to you about some question that Lady Jayla and Diani asked.
I know I get asked a lot of questions. It's hard to keep
Sir
up straight.
Valerian looks at his wrist, that there's nothing there, and just goes, Jinma, we have quite a few minutes to give him a head start to relay your answer.
Yeah, well, that's true.
To be fair, I'm not going to push you. We talked about this the other night.
The tiefling, on the other hand.
Why do I feel very attacked right now?
Not from your niece.
Now, don't make me go old school bully on you and put my hand on your head while you try to, like, swing up at me. It's
I'm a returning tiger, dear. That won't happen.
okay. Fair enough.
What was the question, dear?
There's a special moment that we had discussed. A ceremony, if you will.
Yes.
Am I right, by the way? I know. I'm on off.
Yeah,
Like
if God
Yeah,
needs to
yeah.
intercept, I'll intercept. But
No.
you're doing good.
Yeah. It's exactly what we talked about. There's something that they require of me if I to be a better protector, if you will. I told him I was kind of on.
Bad thing.
It's complicated. I've had a lot of complications with the church and
Is
my
that why you
place.
were okay? You were perfectly okay with leaving, and then changed your mind.
Listen, I'm a free spirit and a complicated one at that. I mean, when you've been on this, well, when you're kind of in your past your prime, so to speak, of your days, you kind of look back on your life and kind of assess things, and I've had many regrets right here, and I guess I just don't know what I want now. It was oh so clear many years ago, but I mean now, saving the world doesn't sound all that bad, but you throw a couple dragons in, and it kind of changes things a little bit. But
Dragon?
dragons always complicate things.
Hmm.
I don't know. I
You're not
feel
in
that
my boots.
again, they don't even look like that nice pair of boots that we talked about. You should probably see a cobbler. Yes.
Good enough.
These
Yes.
are
Sorry.
magical. They're fine.
You were saying.
I feel like I have to answer the question and be true to myself, and I guess pursue what has to be done. They're expecting an answer from me, and might have to say yes. Again, all this. Yeah. From your side of the proverbial desk, it doesn't sound all too bad, but I mean, trust me, there's a great many things that they have asked me in the past that I've still have a hard time coming to grips with. Kind of allowing being a soldier and allowing your superior officer to give you a weapon of ultimate power, but afraid that at some point that power be used against you.
And that's
So
what
you can You can understand my hesitation at this, but I feel that I have no choice, though. As she takes a sip of her bourbon, kind of same thing as Valerian, kind of drinks it down all kind of one go. Well, we don't want to keep him waiting, though. I'm sure you'll have plenty of questions, but I feel like all of them will be answered in due time.
On your terms, dear, unless it has anything to do to affect the group directly. Those terms still stand with me.
Okay. Not directly, no. Excuse me, I'm trying to still finish putting my shirt on right here. Sorry, I mean, just...
There are children here.
Jen, I believe
Yeah.
the V is supposed to go in the front, not in the back.
But it looks cooler, doesn't it? Like, it kind of shows off the ridges of the muscles in the back, right?
Isn't it strangling you, though, dear?
Again, it's not a bad thing if it does strangle a
She
little.
does like to be choked, remember.
It's true. She
did have
make
that
that
conversation.
comment.
I
Yeah.
told you not to reveal my secrets there, so Valerian. Anyways,
I
uh,
just ignore it and just put my helmet on.
Alright,
let's go.
let's go.
Okay.
Throw on his armor and his clothes.
Yeah, literally just
Put on his arm.
Yeah.
Do what?
And give Drinma a hand.
Yeah.
Al's gonna go put on everything else other than just his arm. Not armor, his arm.
Arm. Yeah.
So,
He got before he
in-
got dragged by the snout over to the Eternal Dawn.
So taking the 10 minutes, walking, little silent, little confused of the events that just had transpired on Drinma's ship, you guys get to the cathedral, and literally at the doors of the cathedral stands Lady Jayla, Blood Regent Diani. Apparently the Browns did something amazing. Cardinal
That's highly unlikely.
Cardinal
Highly unlikely.
Cardinal Mio and Cardinal Bertio, with also the Dragon Hound of Skevodoran staying next to Lady Jayla and her 2 Templar guards. And as you guys make your way up,
The Browns rolled high on a saving throw.
nice. Lady Jayla kind of walks up to you, Drinma.
Mhm.
We've been informed of your answer, and we're glad you're back.
Bittersweet.
If you're ready to begin the trial, everything is prepared.
I'm sorry, what?
Trial?
Trinma, we have to share these things.
Again, I didn't want to worry the rest of you. This is...
Are you going on
You
trial?
said
for something?
ceremony. There's a difference between ceremony and trial.
Trial.
It's the trial ceremony. It's kind of just a
This
difference of
doesn't
words.
have anything
if you will.
to you about anything to do about clearing house, does it? You're not in trouble.
No, not
I'm-
not
I'm-
that type of trial.
Magical, spiritual
Yes.
trial thingy.
Yes. Oh, trust me, I've killed plenty of people, and I haven't been on trial once for that. We'll worry about the legalities of that later, but
Darling.
ceremonies, on the other hand,
You
I'm assuming
you
that
see
this is
Jayla kind
literally
of
a trial
chuckle.
by fire.
there'll be a lots of fire. I'm afraid, but maybe come out stronger at the other end of it.
I thought this was an announcement.
The announcement to the city, the capital, that's later. And we're hoping.
So then why are we here?
We were told the announcement was at 9, so here we are at 1:45.
And we're hoping we get to add to this announcement. We were hoping Drinma would be here now.
You were hoping she would come alone.
No. The fact that if you would like to witness how the Silver Flame works and how a champion grows stronger through the flame, you are more than welcome to watch. But I do ask you don't interfere in the process.
We're here for more support.
Well,
And I appreciate that, all of you. Do I require to take anything with me?
no. This is... Just your psyche and your mind. Tyr is
Okay.
Tyr is ready and waiting.
I would also say your clothes.
We've already seen enough of your tits for one day, Drinma.
That's a very fair point right there. The
You
sun's
kind of
pretty
just
high
watch
right now.
Queen Diani like take her hands and put them over Lady Jayla, and like stare at all of you and like.
It's not like that. It's not like that.
Apologies, Your Grace, but she does or has been running a country. I'm sure she's heard worse.
Well, and she's seen it
She'll
too.
have them one day, so.
So,
Lady Jayla knows what we're talking about.
Well
She
then,
she did interrupt Drimma at one point.
well, if you're all, well,
Get in the
Drinma, if you're ready, but if y'all will follow us in.
She'll look at the group right there, and then she's gonna take out her great sword and her great axe right there, and she's like, "We watch over these. Feel like I won't need them."
I'll take
Okay.
him from
Kev-
him. Hold on to him.
Can I have a paper from your notebook?
Why, yes, pointed look at the tiefling. Thank you for asking.
I don't ask, dear.
Yes, I know. Again, touch my notebook again and we'll have issues. And she'll pull a couple of pieces out from the back and hand them to the Dragonborn.
And I was gonna
Mending.
cast kind of press them together and scroll out a little bit, hold it up, says, "Let's go, Drinma."
That's awesome.
That's amazing, dear.
Thank you. That helps.
Amazing.
Okay.
And in that vein, Talia will use minor illusion to kind of flash a sign above her head that says the same thing.
Okay.
Like,
Nice.
start to sing a song.
So, being led into the cathedral, Cardinal Bertio and Mio kind of look at all of you and like kind of point to some of the pews. If you would all sit here. Lady Jayla directs you, Drinma, to the flame. And she kind of sits down, Indian style, in front of it and begins muttering a prayer. She just kind of like pats the floor next to her.
Jimmy kind of looks around right there, and she'll kind of just tries to like cross her legs too, but has real trouble time. Kind of, she's not very flexible. Kind of. Okay.
Muscular thighs.
Yeah.
Tira, your champion has returned home to us and to you. Through your power and through the flame, she has grown stronger and has protected us, has rooted out evil in these very halls. Today, and in this morning, she presents herself to you to receive her next blessing. Guide her in this step. And she kind of stands up and takes about 3 feet back. And you guys watch as the flame almost kind of like creates a mouth and swallows Drinma, and Drinma disappears.
Also, too, at that time when Drimma's gonna notice her backing out, she's gonna be like, "Well, that's a little weird right there." Ah!
Oh dear.
Cromch.
That's what I heard. But apparently, there's a physical portion to this.
And that is where we're going to
Okay.
take our break.
Oh,
And we're back. Ian is not back, but he's on his way back, smoking a cigarette. So, picking up where we last left off, Drinma had agreed to do the trial of the flame, and you all made your way to the cathedral in Flamekeep, where Lady Jayla had said a prayer, and you watched as the flame itself encompassed Drinma, and she disappeared. Drinma.
Mm-hmm.
As you look back, because Jayla stepped back, and you're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" You're back on the demiplane you've been on before, of pure white. As far
It's
as
a nice
it-
Boeing. It's a nice Boeing plane. Yes.
Yes. And standing behind you, you hear, or you see, adored in her full silver plate armor of Tira Miran.
Well, it sounds like you're not just in my dreams anymore.
Not anymore, no. You've done very well, Drinma.
I like to think I've done okay.
You have saved Lady Jayla from evil in the church itself. Traveled the world, met friends, brought light where you go.
When you put it like that, you make it seem like I'm a worthwhile traveler out doing good deeds.
Aren't you? Exposed.
I couldn't hear you on that part.
Aren't you? You exposed Merrick's and what
I don't know,
Crozen was doing.
I feel like I just react to certain things that get in front of me.
There's nothing wrong
I think
with it.
if anyone else was in my shoes, they probably would have done the same.
I don't disagree with you there. I think you're right. The world always needs heroes and people to do the right thing, and you're one of them. That's why I chose you, even after everything you've gone through with Shadukar, your father, and those that were in charge of the church.
Did you always know, by the way? Crozen.
I did, when he killed the last keeper. He was the one that killed the last keeper of the flame, and he tried to make himself the new keeper, and he reached out. But sadly, I was not the one that replied to him. It was Belshalor. Twisted his heart, corrupted him. So I reached out to you and Jayla.
I think that was very wise. I think we put an end to his hands being in the corruption, but I don't think we fully stopped this disease.
No, that disease is still very, very strong and very rampant, as he said, the doer of evil deeds. There's still a piece in making their moves.
But so what now? I've taken up this trial, and what shall I do? What is required of me?
She kind of steps up to you and stands by you and kind of like pats you on the shoulder. Believe in yourself. Take those doubts, those bad feelings, that darkness you have in your heart, and she kind of like nods ahead and cast it aside. And as she says that, you see what looks like a purple flame version of you kind of walking towards both you and Tira with a great axe kind of lunged against her shoulder and just slowly walking towards both of you. And then Tira kind of takes a step back. Your rage had always been blessed by the flame. That rage you use is my rage. Now make it yours. You just see her kind of literally turn into silver embers. I would like you to roll initiative, please.
Drima's also gonna look to you and she's gonna go, man, that's so cool. Okay. Okay.
But you don't have no weapons.
Yeah. 10.
10. Okay. 11 with a natural 8.
Hey. Better than most.
Yep. All right. So top of the round is Shadow Drinma. She is going to bonus action rage.
Negadrinma.
Naked Drinma.
Not naked Drinma, Negadrinma.
And she will go Reckless, Great Weapon Master,
Fuck.
and go 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
Using the new blood dice, so let's see what happens tonight.
Oh boy.
Okay. 'Cause it's the Giant Slayer Great Axe. So 17 to hit, which
That'll hit.
yeah, just hits.
Yep.
And then second attack. That will hit. Unless you want me to say that it's asinine number.
No, it's okay.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Ooh. Ouch. So for the 2 attacks with the Great Axe, it's
You said Great Weapon Master too. Did you do a -5 on both?
yes, I did. So no, I didn't do it on the first one. So the first one will
Okay.
miss. The first one will
Okay.
miss. So I can take this one away. Thank you.
God.
Thank you.
Oh, that's my heart.
You take 25 points of slashing damage, and you take 5 points of necrotic, reduced to half, makes it 2. So instead of radiant consumption, it is necrotic consumption. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I did add the +10, so 1, 2, rage. Yeah, that is Shadow Drinma's turn. Drinma, it's your turn.
Okay, so Drinma's definitely gonna bonus action rage.
So literally,
So you
as
just-
you bonus action rage, how are you going to rage? I'll let you do that.
Is the Kotal around at all?
The Kodal
Is it just-
is kind of above watching. From like the peripheral, you do see the Kodal
Okay.
watching.
She's gonna stare at the Kotal right there. She's gonna kind of like take her hands out, like kind of towards it. I'll do it in front of the camera, so kind of like kind of pointing it out there. And then she's just gonna fall into a fist and this. And then she's also gonna do radiant consumption as well
Okay.
as an action. And she's gonna just kind of go just real close to her, to Negadrinma, and then just kind of like staring eye to eye as she just kind of burns bright, and she kind of has like tattoo of what looks like a Kotal all wrapped in through her. So that is her action. So because I end the turn right there, she will take 4 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Okay. You watch as I have to get notes because I always forget his damn name. I feel bad because it's a weird freaking name,
Samantha.
right?
I don't know, Samantha.
Do we even know it's Samantha? It's like one of my favorite parts of Frozen 2.
I know, man.
It's so funny.
Good movie.
Samantha?
So good.
Oh God! I'm just gonna say the Kodal, and then I'll get his name later because I'm gonna lose my
Yep.
crap.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. The Kodal. As you rage, the Kodal literally turns into the silver flame, and that flame wraps around your hand, and you now have a great axe in your hand.
No kidding. Hell yeah. But this'll come in handy.
Right. It is now Negadrinma, as you've called her.
I love it. Negadrinma.
Negadrinma. Same thing again. Reckless, Great Weapon Master, 2 times.
Yep.
That is a natural 2, so first one will miss.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, that's a natural 1 and natural 2 at advantage, so that is definitely gonna miss.
Hell yes.
Second time. New blood dice, come on. Get warmed up. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
19.
That's the...
Yeah, 19. 19.
That's the ticket.
Okay. You take... 10 points of slashing damage reduced to half to 5, and 2 points of necrotic damage reduced to half to 1. That was not a good reckless Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Okay, that is Negadrinma's turn. Drinma, your turn.
Drinma's gonna look at Negadrinma in the eyes right there and going, I can do this all day. Her great axe too. What is it different in any way, or is it the same as what she carries? What is?
So take your Giant Slayer Great Axe, and instead of a +7 to your hit DC, it's a +10. It's still a 1d12, but it's a +5 instead of a +4.
God, wow. Okay. Ooh. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna do exactly that. She's not gonna do it at Reckless because she's already getting advantage.
Yeah, she's already got
her
advantage.
Reckless. And she'll do Great Weapon Master as well.
Both times.
First one right there. 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
What was that?
17 just hits.
Just hits? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of numbers coming at you too, by the way.
I'm ready.
Okay, so it's gonna be... Okay, so... Okay, so 15 plus 7...
22.
22. Great Weapon Master, 32. Plus Radiant Consumption, which is an extra 8. 40. Plus end of... so 40 plus the Rage bonus, 43 points of damage.
Okay.
Bam!
And that's your first attack.
That, and yeah, and for the second attack. Also, I should. It's gonna still be Great Weapon Master. Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
I don't get Divine Fury on this one, unfortunately. So that is going to be 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And also, you're going to take 4 extra radiant damage for the end of my turn for radiant consumption.
Right. So as you
Okay.
take those 2 hits, you do notice you're cutting into Negadrinma, but because she is also raging, she is taking the half of this and just like coming back right at you. Yeah, she's gonna keep going reckless. This is pure Negadrinma, like.
Pure negativity.
Yeah, reckless, Great Weapon Master on both.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh,
This is gonna hurt. This will hurt bad.
And a natural
This
20.
gonna-
my God.
Oh, no!
So, Blood Dice 1 rolled a nat 20, and then Blood Dice 2 rolled the other nat 20.
Hey, I mean, you
Yeah.
get to roll a bunch of dice. That's the beauty of it.
Alright, so,
Do you want an abacus or a calculator?
so 12 is 24.
Yeah.
10 is 44. 44.
My time has come.
No.
Plus 9 is 53. That's going to be 65 points of damage reduced to half, would make it 32.
Yeah. Okay. We Gucci. We still Gucci. Woo. That's a lot of numbers. Okay.
And that did include the necrotic, which you are resistant to as well. So
Right.
that is Negadrinma's turn. It's your turn.
Okay. She's also raging too. Drinma is. Ooh, man. Yeah, Drinma's actually gonna grapple. She's gonna try to go and try to like, with like her great sword. She's gonna try to go under and try to like pull the great sword to Negadrinma's neck and try to like grapple her.
Okay. Strength check. Both of us at advantage because we're
Yep.
raging.
'Cause why the hell not? Okay, 19.
16.
What'd you have? I'm sorry.
16. She's grappled.
16? Okay, awesome. Yeah, so she's gonna grapple, and she's gonna, as she holds, she just goes, "Do you feel the rage? Do you feel the flame as it burns into you? Flesh and soul." And that's gonna be another 4 points of radiant damage for Negadrinma.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, that's it.
She's gonna try to break the grapple. So strength,
Mhm.
contested strength,
Yours would be just a straight roll.
straight roll. Yes,
Yeah,
I
because
am
you're
grappled.
raging.
That is a natural 1.
Oh, no kidding. 16.
Yeah, natural 1.
Okay. Okay.
That's her turn.
Okay. Drinma is going to, as she's holding her, she could still make an attack. I would say for thematic reasons, can she like try to take the blade of her great axe that she's got it held and try to like kind of like try to like try to saw
absolutely.
it down on her?
This is a
Okay.
rule of cool, man. Absolutely, Drinma can do that.
Hell yeah, rule of cool.
And that would be at advantage.
Mm-hmm. Because she's grappled.
She is grappled.
Woo. Okay. 30 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Wow, that's fucking dirty. Okay.
Shit.
So again, a lot of numbers coming at you. So it's going to be. I didn't say Great Weapon Master, nor do I
No, you did
probably
not.
want to at this point.
Yeah.
That's okay. So 13, 21, 24 points of damage.
Okay, and then how much of your radiant?
It was 8 radiant damage on the radiant consumption, and then 6 on the divine fury. So of that 24, 14 of it was
Okay.
radiant damage.
Perfect. All right, that's your
Yep.
first attack.
Second attack.
Did it.
I love getting to roll. I get to run all those dice. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. Fuck yes. That's 20. That is going to be 19 points of slashing damage, and then that's going to be another 4 points of radiant damage.
The killing blow is yours.
Because you only get one divine fury per
Yeah.
attack.
The killing blow is yours, my friend.
Okay, so. Oh man, I thought I was gonna be mother. I thought I was gonna be so fucked. Okay, so yeah, she's behind her, and she takes her great axe and she starts like grab it by like the blade in one hand and like over here as blood starts to kind of like drip from her hand from there, and she just tries to like slowly cut it across her chest and try to like push in just in a loud just. Ah!
Yes.
Fuck
Uh,
yeah.
As you do, Negadrinma screams and starts to turn into small embers of purple flame that start turning to silver. And as you see the face of Negadrinma start to dissipate, you'll never overcome your past. And fully turns into silver flame, and each of those embers start kind of like going into you.
As she's laying down on the ground right here with her great axe in hand, just kind of let it just
Shower you.
yeah, hell yeah.
I would like you
Mm-hmm.
to check your inventory, please.
You got a new toy. Heck yeah.
Pick something out of your attunement. Never mind, because you still have an attunement slot. So refresh, and that's your new weapon.
Okay.
You all watch as the silver flame literally gets bigger and bigger and almost doubles in size, and then you see Drinma slowly walk out, kind of eyes closed, and is holding a greatsword.
Heck yeah.
She didn't go in with that, did she?
I don't think so.
Can you?
Sitting there with both. I'm sitting there with both of them in each hand.
Chris, do you want me to read off the stats of this thing?
Let me play it off thematically.
Yeah, please do.
Wow.
Please do.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, so do you want to
does it look
describe? I was gonna say, do you want to describe what it looks like, and then I can kind of.
This greatsword is a traditional greatsword. So, hold on.
Wait,
Hello.
Brian.
I got one.
There you
Don't worry.
As he goes, eh. Yeah, yep.
This
Oh, yeah.
long, but the hilt is silver, and the blade is silver with literal flames coating the edge of the blade.
Sexy.
Drenma got her own holy avenger.
Oop, don't fall.
Hell yeah.
Don't fall.
Yeah.
1 second.
As she like kind of wields and stares at the flame and looks at you guys, and she just kind of is like.
That's
She pulls it out and kind of stares at it. What do you think of my new toy?
Sexy.
Are you with us?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to spar so you can try it out.
But just for future reference, this is not mine. This is I think you would call a loner, if you will. I am merely just the person using it right now.
Okay.
I can relate to that.
Yeah. But just this was the sword of Tira Meron.
No way.
This is a very powerful sword. Used in her battles against. I'm sure you're all familiar with Bel Shalor now. But yeah.
Only slightly.
Marginal.
What's that?
Marginally.
Only slightly.
Only slightly. It's cut down a great many foes with it, but looks like I'll be able to crit maybe a little bit more easier. And more fucking damage to whoever feels the end of this blade.
Oh
That's
yeah.
cool.
Anybody in particular, or anybody?
Well, and also too, anyone in particular? I mean, quite
Well, I know
a few.
Blair, sword-like fiends, undead things, etc.
Well, I can already take care of undead things a little bit easier, but this does have a magic in it at my disposal. Actually, multiple times a day, I might be able to expel said magic. Almost
might
like
be that.
a.
Kind of
I
like my
guess so.
I thought you didn't like magic.
I mean, when it's freely given to you to take down your foes, I'm a little bit more open to it. And again, it is not I that is doing the magic, it is the sword that is doing the magic.
Fair enough.
You been holding on to this thing for this whole fucking time, by the way, Brian?
Yeah.
You really asked that question?
Yeah, I know.
All right, can I give the stats now? Thank you for the
Yeah,
thematics.
dude. Yeah, dude. Fucking lay into that.
Okay, the Great Sword of Tyr Miran is a +3 magic weapon. It does 2d6 plus 6 slashing damage, stacked with 2d12 radiant damage. It is it is two-handed weapon. While attuned to this weapon, you crit on 19 or 20. It also has 6 charges of 5th level destructive wave. You strike the ground with the sword, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outward from you. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw of 20, or take 5d6 thunder damage as well as 5d6 radiant or necrotic, your choice, and be knocked prone. A creature that succeeds on its saving throw takes half as much and is not knocked prone.
I'm literally gonna have to have an abacus for this fucking thing. I'm gonna have to
That's amazing.
But again, it is
My holy avenger, this game.
again, it is not mine to wield forever. Something like this is not easily attained, and apparently I'm deemed worthy to wield it for now.
How long was Drinma gone, by the way? That we saw? Was it like instant she got sucked in and then spat back out? Or...
It was in a span of 60 seconds. She was in, and she came out.
Does she look any different other than obviously shit-eating grin for a really hot sword?
Make a perception check.
A little more tan. She's more tan.
Right.
I'm saying.
Slightly bronzed.
Slightly silvered.
It's a 16. Hold on. Yeah, 16.
16. You see what looks like little sparkles of silver embers kind of coating her body and then fade into her body.
Interesting. You've been playing with glitter, Drinma.
I mean, glitter is my favorite color.
You were sparkling just now.
I mean, I don't feel any different. I mean, no, I feel surprisingly good.
Drinma, you do feel
Fuck off,
lighter.
greatsword.
What happened was.
What?
Drinma, you do feel a little bit lighter.
Kind of like
Yeah, bounce on your feet, like gravity isn't pushing you down.
it's interesting. I feel not just physically lighter, but almost like a great weight in me just kind of lifted.
Spiritually, physically, ecumenically,
yes.
all of the above.
Yes.
Yes.
Humanity.
Yes.
Out of game, we call that a post-coitus high.
That's weird. Usually,
if it's with yourself.
I mean, usually I just go to sleep, but that's besides the point.
There it is.
You kind of watch
Gratuitous
as
best.
Cardinal Mio Bertio and Jayla walk up to you, all very smiling, and Jayla kind of runs up and gives you like a big hug. Granted, she's like at your waist.
Yeah.
See, not that much.
Oh. Thank you. Did I do good?
You did amazing.
I couldn't hear that.
You did amazing, and not just for today, but for against Crozen. Thank you, Drinma. Thank you.
Drimma's gonna go down on one knee, so she's gonna go down on one knee, like, she's eye level with her, and then she's just gonna give her a hug. Thank you for believing in me.
Thanks for coming home.
And then she proceeds to ugly cry, like the worst ugly cry you've ever seen. Just
I don't normally do
just
this.
And then she takes Jayla. She takes like your sleeve, and she starts like rubbing it on Jayla's sleeve a little bit right there, and just like, sorry, I'm sorry. I know I put up this front, and I look real tough, but after what I just experienced, it feels like some of my walls have been broken down a little.
It's all right. Well,
Can't hear you.
it's all right, Trimma. Well, we have Flamekeep to address now. Will you join us in that?
Of course.
Jayla, dear, before you address your people, do you want me to fix your Drinma-covered sleeve?
That might be helpful. Yes, thank you.
Sorry, yes, we can't have you looking like that.
It's all right. It's all right.
So he'll go up to Jayla and kind of wipe a little bit off and touch the sleeve and cast Mending on it so it's not saturated and not.
It's not covered.
Thank you.
No problem. If you're talking to a lot of people, it's best to look your best.
Cardinal Bertio steps up. I do agree, Lady Jayla. So, well, this has been an eventful morning. I believe we have our next goal in sight. If you would all proceed outside with the rest of the gathering, and myself, Mio, Drinma, and Jayla, and Diane will be out shortly.
So we don't need to be standing up here.
Thank God.
No.
No.
Okay.
That's a shame because I thought you had a speech as well, right?
Who, me?
Yeah. I mean, I assume you're very good at public speaking.
No, not me.
I'll tell him that we'll take you off the itinerary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what? Blame.
And then
Do you have a fart?
Drinma, would you like these back?
yes, of course, right there. Like, man, you know, like I feel like I'm getting a little encumbered, if you will. There's a lot of clickety clanks. Yes,
Your cheek is looking a little full, darling.
I might have to retire a few blades right there to feel a little to complement how light I feel on my feet now.
Irma? And she holds up the bag of holding.
Ah, yes. Oh, well.
Do you want to put a weapon or two in there?
It's funny that you mentioned that. Yes. I have a scimitar. I've got a short sword. I've got an axe. I've got a great sword. I've got another short sword, and just starts like a clown pulling things off her like there. Much better.
What on earth has she been keeping all these?
Valerian.
Don't ask.
Oh, also, you mentioned armor.
Yeah.
And she kind of digs through and pulls out a thing of armor.
I think that might be a bit big for me, dear.
We can get it to fit. It's a studded leather radiant protection armor.
We'll talk.
Okay. She puts it back in the bag.
Would that quarter my resistance to radiant? I'm already resistant. We'll talk.
You bring up a great point right there. If you are shorter of stature and you have to tinker with something like that, is it like half resistance?
No. I have a tattoo of radiant resistance.
Yeah, she has the tattoo
I
of
see what
radiant
you're saying.
resistance, so the army of radiant resistance.
Yeah,
quarter.
I don't know about that.
I
No.
was like, I don't know how that.
I don't know if it would stack like that. It's worth a try.
It's worth the
Currently, I'm
shot.
acid resistant.
It was just something that we found in the armory full of magical weapons.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Quite a while ago.
I'm not really sure what I have in here. We kind of shoved a bunch of shit in here.
Perhaps you can discuss that outside. We have to talk to Drinma now. I do apologize.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Put your bag back on. Let's go outside.
Ties it closed, throws it over back.
We have a whole airship ride to talk.
As they walk out, the Templars close the door behind them, and you watch as Bertiu has had kind of his hands full this whole time, and he uncovers his right hand to show his left. He's wearing a golden ring with what looks like a brain in the center of it that's glowing. Drinma, I am very glad you've completed your first trial. I've been speaking to Crozen, and I'm not about to try to overthrow you or do any harm to Lady Jayla. I've been trying to ascertain what his goals were. We're still in this dark with, I believe your friend said the doer of evil deeds is what he said. I've been trying to ascertain. He can't possess me. I have, thankfully, but he is quite pissed. He's dead. So far, what I've been able to gather is these doer of evil deeds are loyalists to Crozen and the Silver Flame itself, but they believe that through the evil deeds they are making the world a better place. That is why Crozen sent them to Olath and...
Right.
well, committed genocide. Apparently, a large portion of these doer of evil deeds are now working with the Golden Order. I don't know where, but if I was a betting man, I would say they're probably near Shadukar or, well, Olath. I don't know what you have planned next, and I know you're going to be leaving us after the announcement to Flamekeep of what this coup that Crozen was trying to do, the assassination of Lady Jayla, but please keep an eye out for these people.
Of course.
And as he says that, he kind of takes off the ring and hands it to you.
Trimmo's gonna grab it and she goes, They told me not to wear this.
And for probably a good reason, but...
Probably wise, yes.
if you ever think you need to talk to him and possibly gauge what his men are doing next, I mean,
Were you able to gain anything else of value from him apart from what you just disclosed? Any other secrets that he was struggling? Maybe I'm asking. Any secrets that you had trouble finding out? Maybe some part of him that was harder to get information out?
I did get some more information on this Flame's judgment. He was funneling resources and funds out of Thrain to pay Kenneth. He didn't lie to you all during that colloquy. He did reach out, but not for your benefit.
Right.
If he was telling the truth, then the Flame's judgment will be ready to fly in a week. But I don't think he's telling the truth on that one. I think he's trying to get us scared and make aggressive decisions out of fear. But it is
still
it is
yes.
nearing completion.
It sounds like it's soon operational. And that's problematic for sure.
And
Okay,
if,
well,
if they're aligned with the Golden Order, then the Golden Order has a dreadnought airship.
yes. That is very, very problematic indeed. At least with this here, we'll be able to, yeah, if we have any questions, maybe consult with him and see what he is willing to give up. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. There's two more things. If you go near the Ice White Islands,
Yes.
please let us know. While this alliance, and he kind of looks at Jayla, while this alliance has been made with the rest of the nations, I don't want you to go near that factory alone. We will give you all the support we have, and potentially try to convey with this alliance to give you more. If you go near Ice White Islands. But the other thing is this. Please tell your gnome friend I've done new research since the last time we met. Maybe the answer I gave her wasn't 100% correct.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
I've been doing new research, so please tell your gnome friend that the answer I gave her so many years ago may not be correct.
Okay.
Well, you go. Are you ready to see home again?
As she has her great sword of Tira on her, I'm going, I look like a fucking champion, don't I?
You see Mio kind of step up. That you do, Junma.
It's awfully pretty, isn't it, too? Look at that. I mean, look at this. That's
Pretty is one word. Beautiful and extravagant is another, but... Well, let's go address Flame's Keep, and we're not trying to keep you. I know you have a lot of things to do with your friends, and...
It's okay. This is, I feel more important. It's not just me that we're thinking about. It's everyone out there.
Of course. We have a golden dragon, apparently, to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jayla, by your leave, Your Grace, and Queen Diani. You see Diani, like, really just grin ear to ear as they call her Queen. Well then, let's go address our people. From the outside, you guys watch as the doors open and the two Templars are opening the door, and leading this procession is Lady Jayla. To her left, your right, is Queen Diani at her shoulder, and to her right, your guys' left, her right, or her, yeah, whatever, is Drinma, followed by Mio and Cardinal Bertio. Jayla kind of steps up. I forget how to... You watch as Mio kind of like walks up to her and like takes her hand. She starts tracing in the air. Put it on your... Then he like takes her two fingers and puts it against her throat. Citizens of Flamekeep, casting Thaumaturgy.
Tight.
Recently, there was an attempted plot against my life and against the Flame. Lady Drinma and her companions uncovered this plot and dealt with the traitors accordingly, thus saving my life. And even after that, Lady Drinma took her first stage of the trial of the Flame, and has received Tira's blessing with the very great sword that Tira had used against her fight against Bel Shalor. And I know you've all heard rumors of this Midsommar. They are true. We have, despite the hatred a lot of you have towards Karnath and the indifference you have at Undair, we now are aligned with these other nations, not for simple self-preservation of our home, but for all of Corvair. But do not fear, because while Queen Diane and I take care of everything at home, General will be out there fighting for us. I ask that for your continued faith in the flame, and in me, and in Drinma. And also, because of this recent plot from Crozin, Queen Diane will now be a true advisor to me. Her and I will be making the decisions of Thrain. The Cardinals are... I still have Cardinal Mio and Bertio at my side. We will be re-establishing the Council of Cardinals, but they won't be in charge. Their sole duty is to the Church and to the Flame. May the Flame be with all of you. She kind of takes her fingers off her neck and then kind of like looks at you, Drinma, and then walks back into the cathedral.
And Drimma at that time, she's going to pull out the great sword of Tira Moran, okay, in front of everyone, and she's going to hold it up in the air.
Okay.
To get everyone all riled up. And then she's going to use one of the charges to sound blast, so it's a giant boom of light.
Nice.
Okay. Expend a charge.
Expend a charge.
For theatrics, I won't make everyone make a saving throw. Because you're not trying to hurt them.
Yeah, it's not. It's out in a direction, not pointed at anyone.
Yeah, in the ground.
Yeah.
So we'll do rule of cool on that one.
Hell yeah.
You see, most of the people that have gathered are clapping and are in support of everything that has been said. And you, Drinma, you do hear a few people like yelling your name in support. Yes.
Okay.
We are good.
What's that?
Would Brianna see anybody that doesn't seem quite so enthused?
Sure, make a
About this.
perception check, please.
Oh boy.
$22.
22.
Jeez.
I rolled a 13. My perception's a +9.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Multi-class.
Close to that.
Fucking roguelocks, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, pretty much.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Roguelocks. Yeah.
Roguelocks. Multi-class warlocks and rogues are
Yeah.
called roguelocks, and then you have the bard locks. But it looks like 90% as you're doing this scan, most of the people, the citizens of Flamekeep, are very supportive of this after the assault on Flamekeep that happened 2 months ago. But you do see like 2 or 3 members that are just staring at Drinma and kind of turn around and walk away from this gathering.
Are we close to Drinma? Or are
Yes.
we, like-
You
okay.
guys would be near the front because, and the 3 you saw would be kind of in the middle, near the heading towards the back of this gathering. I've got to stop burping. I have hiccups.
How'd I look up there? I looked pretty cool, didn't I?
Can I
Yeah.
stealthily try to follow them and see where they're going?
Sure.
Stealthy stealth.
Merch.
Saying it.
She's just gonna look at them and just be like, "I'll be right back."
Okay.
23.
Ugh. Just wandering off. This didn't bode well.
Since she followed me, I'm following her. I will follow her.
Make a stealth check.
Did you notice that he left?
Of course you will.
She said, "I'll be right back."
She said, I'll be right back.
Okay. That's fair.
Oh,
Hello.
not this again.
Natural 20.
Hey. It's like going to the restroom. One girl can't go. They all have to go.
24 total.
Okay. Thank you.
Gee.
As you're stealthily approaching them, one of them kind of looks at you, Oriana. And then catches up with the other two, but is occasionally every like 15, 20 feet does the little glance behind them. They do not see you, Core.
Damn, someone rolled a passive perception of higher than 23. Or just a perception check.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Are they just still walking?
Yeah, they're walking, and the one that's kind of was staring at you is, again, every like 15, 20 steps will stop. Look back.
What does he look like?
He is wearing...
Like, what do the three look like?
They're all wearing cloaks. So their faces are very hidden. Unless you get really close, you're not going to see their face.
Any distinguishing marks on their cloaks?
Feature, yeah, any distinguishing features on the cloaks, or are they just regular cloaks?
Make a perception check.
Shit. 22.
Core,
21
why are you rolling well tonight?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Because it doesn't matter. Probably.
Okay. All right, 22 for Core,
I don't
Oriana.
know. Maybe it does matter.
21. On the bottom of their cloaks is what looks like an indentation of the silver flame.
So, like an embossed silver flame on like a leather cloak kind of a situation.
Yes. A brand, so to speak.
There you go.
So the guy that keeps turning around and looking at me, do I see his facial features?
No. It's one of those, like, again, you know how, like, when you put your hood up and you turn around, that side of your face is covered, but you still get you can see past your shoulder, but if someone was staring at you, you wouldn't be able to see a very predominant features. That's basically what's going on, is he's got his hood up, so when he turns around, he can see behind him, but you're getting the edge of his cloak that blocks
Okay.
that side of his
It's a lot of
face.
Assassin's Creed bullshit.
Yes.
Of course, mind link to Oriana. Why are we following these people?
It's a great question. I don't know.
Training, dear.
Hey, you followed me, I follow you.
Well, you also suck at lying, so I just said I'd be right back. I didn't lie. Anyway, they seemed less than enthused about all of this. Just curious to see why.
Probably a good idea.
But he seems to have spotted me, so...
Shall I step of the wind up in front of them to stop them and question them? Or should we go back to the group?
Give me a moment. Can I see if the other two are still with him or if he's by himself?
They're not in the 5-foot proximity of each other. The other two are about 10 feet, or 10, 15 feet ahead of him, and you would be able to determine that he is now literally the scout of this group. Like, they're walking and he's doing the... Continue.
He's kind of the making sure that we're
We're
not being followed to where we're going kind of person.
Yes.
Okay.
Seeing you.
Yeah. Let's head back. He's got two others about 15 feet ahead. I would rather not be outnumbered. I know you're itching to hit things, but...
No, I'm just surprised.
Not in the middle of a crowded city.
Just surprised. That's all.
As much as I would like to, I know when to pick my battles.
Okay.
As much as people don't believe that.
And after a giant announcement at the city of Flamekeep, might not be the time!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
No.
that's why I worded it the way I did.
Yeah.
Or would you like to head back?
Let's head back and see what information we can find out about their particular cloak.
Sure.
Because that seems like a pretty defining thing.
Yeah. Fair enough. I noticed too.
We're gonna...
Yeah, I heard that. Anyway.
Good to know.
So we're gonna head
So we head back.
Yeah.
Okay. As you head back, Drinma is still not... Drinma, how would you describe it? Showboating or like, oh my god, look, guys?
It would be... Drinma would kind of have a little, like, vibrato kind of to her. Not so much like in a, like, oh my gosh, like... But it's just kind of like yeah. You know?
I am so overpowered!
It's just kind of like... I guess having faith in myself and having others have faith in me has finally paid off. Now watch me do 1,000,000 push-ups.
No, 10,000. Remember, it's 10,000
10
push-ups, 10,000
10,000.
sit-ups.
That's it.
Oh boy.
I can even do them one hand. Look. Okay, ow. Okay, now I'm starting to hurt a little. Shoulder. Okay, the shoulder's hurting a little bit. Okay, that's still pretty good. I didn't do any of my calisthenics earlier today, so that's probably why.
You did take a little bit of damage too.
Yeah. I forgot to take a leave after that fight right there, you know, so everything's a little sore.
Is Lady Jayla... No, Lady Jayla's not there.
No, she
Yeah.
went back inside.
She
No,
went
she went
back
back inside.
Yeah,
Um,
her, Queen Dione, and Mio and Bertio are heading back into the cathedral.
Okay. So... Oriana would literally just head back into the cathedral.
Just walk straight past everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What was that? Okay.
I mean, she knows we have other places to be, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she looked that was a tiefling on a mission, and I'm concerned by that. So,
Do you know
Yeah,
what doesn't
we saw some people less enthused about your rise to championhood, Jinma.
Listen,
Everyone's
I get.
entitled to their own opinion.
Well, I mean, and just like I heard in the bar too, haters gonna hate. Again, that's.
as fascinating as this is, I'm gonna and she's gonna look back into the cathedral, follow.
Right? You okay there, bud?
Right as you said that, I had a drink and I almost choked.
Okay.
That was great. That was great. As I heard it at the bar, haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay. So good.
Oriana would be trying to catch up to Lady Jayla and Queen Dione and...
Yeah. And
Excuse me, your graces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just tell me at what point.
yes.
Tiefling in a cathedral.
No.
The irony.
Sounds like a really bad joke. So two
Yeah.
tieflings walk into a cathedral.
Both
Cathedral.
but the joke's on them because they're fireproof.
Yeah,
Your
Oriani.
guys'.
Yes.
Yes. I just happened to have been scanning the crowd as you were giving your speech and Drinma was doing her Drinma-ing. And, there seemed to be 3 people that seemed less than enthused about everything. What do you know of I didn't get a good look at their faces, but they were wearing leather cloaks with a silver flame embossed on it at the bottom. Does it sound familiar?
You kind of watch as Colonel Bertio steps forward. I had recently discussed this with Drinma. They could be the followers of...
You need to speak up, dear. I cannot hear you worth shit.
Well, you're also deaf, so that actually doesn't mean anything to me.
I can barely hear you too.
You're just.
As I had recently just discussed with Drinma, Crozen has at this point, they're basically a cult, the doer of evil deeds. If they were not happy about this announcement, that may be a possible lead into that. That would be my guess.
They're here.
Tried to follow them just to see where they were going, but their scout spotted me.
Yeah.
Goodness, you alright there?
Yeah, a little bit of lung butter.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Do you think she catches up right about now, dear?
Yeah, right about now.
So I would have heard mention of the doer of evil deeds. The end
Yeah.
of that.
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Uh,
So you got off somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Templar Uranus. Which way did they go?
And she'll like point the direction that she followed them.
Templar Uranus, Tane, would you...
There were 3 of them.
Okay. If you would patrol in that direction and see what you can find, we will take care of it.
Just wanted to see if you were familiar.
Not familiar per se, but... Again, just because we cut off the head of the snake doesn't mean the snake is dead. Well, but if you think you've gotten a bead on...
They do tend to stick around.
If you think you've potentially gotten a bead on them, we will patrol and double our guard here to protect Lady Jayla. Thank you.
You're welcome. I would also say amp up your protection of Jayla and Queen Diani.
And we will. That will be done. Thank you again.
Maybe don't announce public appearances sooner than you have to.
That's all I got. She's gonna turn and walk out.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then walk away.
I guess. Well, by your leave, your graces, question mark? Really awkward gnome is gonna
Flame be
be
with
awkward.
you.
despite my be Catholic.
And also with you. Old school Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. So, meeting back up with the rest of the group. What you guys doing?
Well, Cord, looks like we discovered some members of the Doer of Evil Deeds.
That's still a
Good
weird
call.
sentence.
Yeah, they're gonna up their patrol in that area.
Good.
And also up their protection of Jayla and Diani.
Fair enough.
I don't know if there's any other trouble that we can get into here.
I just want to get as far away from this thing
Yeah.
as possible. It's making me sick.
The cathedral.
Really pointing at the cathedral.
What's wrong with it?
It's not so much the cathedral as
It's the fact that I am part demon, and this is literally.
I mean, it's beautiful. Look at it. I mean, it's great
It's-
architecture.
Drinma, it's not her color. Let's just leave it at that.
The
You do-
architecture's pretty.
You see more of
The
like a
people-
cyan color. Yeah, cyan seems more your color.
Have you literally looked at my skin?
I'm actually part colorblind, and that's very offensive to what you just implied. I'm fucking with you, of course, and then she'll punch her right in like the kind of a playful like. Lighten up. Lighten up. I know what you mean.
Oh god.
yeah, it's less the building, dear, and more the people in it for me. Or not everybody.
Koi will go
I
up and
I understand. Yes.
sling her shoulder over Oriana's and start walking with her in a direction away from this interaction.
Yeah.
Because she knows what's about to happen.
It's just Jerma's gonna look at it and say, "Was this something I said?" I mean, I thought it was. I thought it was pretty funny.
She doesn't have
Yeah,
quite the same sense of humor.
Anticipating the fact that Orion was literally about to punch Drinma in the face.
She has kind of a different sense of humor.
It seems so. Yes.
Junma, she's a no touchy type person.
You walked away.
She hollers that over her.
I just like turned around and said that. It's not like we're that far away.
Yeah.
Well, you have the really high walking speed. I didn't know how fast you were pulling your girlfriend away from this potential interaction with that overpowered Asmar barbarian.
Fair enough, yes.
The weak ass tiefling versus the overpowered.
I like it's like the two weakest
That's
class.
hilarious.
Yeah, two weakest classes: a warlock and a rogue.
Yeah.
I'll be sleeping with one eye open now. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just walking back to the ships.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
As you are walking back to the ships, you do see Damien on the deck of the Eternal Dawn, kind of like wave at all of you as you're walking back.
Ahoy hoy.
The hoy hoy.
Yes, it's a very common phrase right there of
The hoy hoy.
greeting.
Did you hear it in a bar?
No, this was actually many years on a Navy vessel. Again, I don't know what you're implying.
Just heard a
You
lot.
just heard a lot
I
of
feel
things
like
in
I
bars.
feel like everyone's attacking me. This is my day.
It's not. It's not implying. It's implying. Apparently.
Oh my god.
Dude,
oh,
we're fucking machine gunning this shit right here.
Fuck yeah, we are.
It's like a fucking comedy cavalcade here. I love it.
Oh, man.
We all set and ready to go.
I believe so. But when you just a header, right?
You guys are going to marketplace and
Right.
meeting us.
For
not
Al.
really, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Core.
So Al can make the thingy.
Core.
Yes.
Can I have that
Okay,
sundial
yeah.
back?
Well, I was mostly putting
For Victus.
You want the sundial back.
What on earth?
For what purpose?
I need to get him home now. It's a 28-hour flight. I need to get him home now.
It is. Why? Aside from the immediacy of needing to get him there.
Can I please
You
have
run-
the sundial?
We can't put anyone else in danger over, no offense, but a corpse.
Hilarious. Damien, the last time we used it, we almost lost multiple people. We've already actually lost.
I understand. And please forgive me. I don't care. I need to get him home.
And it's priority 0 to go there. That is where we're going.
Why we're heading back now? The only other alternative, if you use the sundial, is we all go on Drinma's ship. Because it's going to be too dangerous.
I'm not leaving the sundial with anyone. So I'm going where the sundial goes. That thing is full of quarry spirits.
May I please use it?
You cut out, Bryant.
May I please use it?
The only way that we can use this is if I wear the necklace again and we risk having to fell one of our own party members.
Again.
You won't be the only one wearing a necklace.
Right. You would
Well,
have to wear...
We would have to wait an hour, at least.
Right. That's the only way.
Then make the necessary preparations.
Bashara?
Player Ian has never wanted to strike the fuck out of Damien so much.
Drinma, are you I assume you're following us, or do you have other matters to attend to?
We need to still head to the marketplace, but
Okay. Well, if you want to leave now, I mean,
well, yeah.
apparently we have an hour to kill, and your ship is clearly faster than mine, so.
Well, you know, we can make up ground
Hold on.
easier.
Hold on. We planned out you guys going to Marketplace when we were going to have a longer trip than you guys were.
Right.
If we're using the fucking sundial, we're gonna get there instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Was that
Right.
part of these negotiations?
We were trying to not bother you out of respect for mourning.
Okay, and in that respect, I need to use the sundial.
Yes, RESPECT. You know where to find. You know the word. Sorry.
I do know those words, thank you. I was not a part of this conversation, and I respect you giving me the time I needed. And now I'm telling you,
The whole
I need the sundial.
You can have the sundial for this one instance, and then it goes back into my possession.
And I won't disagree with
And
you or
not a
fight you on
minute
that.
before. Not a minute before you two are attuned to these necklaces.
Jeremiah would get a head start to Hathriel then. Unless you have a way to get there as fast as I do.
I guess we'll start heading out.
I do apologize, but there's something that needs to be done. You'll understand
And
when
we
we get
would-
there.
I mean,
I'd like to understand now.
right.
All due respect.
I bet-
Considering we are in a partnership where we technically have hired you to do this and we're in a relationship, I was going to speak with you when we got back from this engagement about about doing this. Again, having given you the space.
And now I'm speaking to you.
Or we'll start attuning to the necklace.
You have to get
Assuming
it
that the gnome has already given it to her.
Nope. Not trying to keep it from you, but she's a little focused right now.
Okay.
Make your preparations.
Brian, I can't hear you.
Make your preparations.
Out of the bag of holding at Vishara, off of her neck at Core.
You watch as Damien
Sarah will put on the
turns
necklace.
around.
Oh, he's got a shadow. A 3-foot tall fucking pissed off shadow.
I know.
I know you know. For the benefit of the group.
And it's called the Necklace of Proof.
Of proof against detection.
Proof against detection.
I will be unattuning my hat of disguise.
Okay.
That's a good call, considering what we're doing. Leave the rest of that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Valerian, you okay over there?
So I follow him into his
Just
quarters.
absolute
Unless
disgust.
he's actively, physically pushing me out. I'm in his office with him.
Player is hating being lawful good.
So as you walk in, you see an elven male, long brown hair that goes down to his shoulders. Damien, you have a +1 in your own cabin.
Who the hell are you?
I'm many names, but what do you call yourself?
I asked you first.
This is why I was muted.
You did, but you're intruding on a meeting, so I would believe the
Well-
intruder would have to give their name first.
Forgive me for not going by protocol, dear.
Well, then forgive me for not giving my name.
Technically, I didn't ask for your name. I asked, who the hell are you?
You did, and I asked for your name.
You cut out again, dear. You need to sit closer to your mic or turn up your sensitivity.
It's literally maxed out. Get off my fucking internet!
I'm not on your
not.
fucking internet.
I'm using data right now. I'm on my phone. I also cannot find the Necklace of Proof against detection.
It doesn't. It's
Amulet.
Amulet.
It literally just protects you. Scribe on.
There it is.
So what actually did?
Well,
This
it seems we're at an
element say.
impasse because you're intruding on a meeting and you're breaking rules, so I'll leave this to Damien. Uninvited guest is not invited.
I'm sorry. I didn't have to be invited in here before you showed up.
Talia, either you fucking give your name or you fucking leave the room right the fuck now.
Well, you just said what? What?
You know, I've had an issue with giving my name too before. It didn't
Shut
go
up.
very well. It didn't go very
You're
well.
not there, Drimma. Is there a set end time to this meeting? Friend.
Leave. Let me put that very clearly. You need to leave.
Come find me when you're done talking to your new friend. Walk out.
Literally
Did that
slams the door
interaction-
behind you and locks the door.
Did that interaction actually mean anything to her, other than being pissed off?
Nope.
Cool.
Shoot him.
Fuck.
Well, you look upset.
Oh, beyond upset. Apparently, we have a new not captain. We have a captain who has a new friend.
Hmm?
Elven gentleman, long brown hair. Kind of a dick. Seemed kind of obsessed with getting my name, and I didn't like that.
I'm not in the
Well.
mood to meet any new people.
Oh.
Any new person that we've run into has been just bad news.
Bryant, does that description sound like Oljor to Vishara?
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh god.
Let me just pull up Vishara's stuff. Dokie. Just a general intelligence.
General intelligence.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
Oljor is on the eternal fucking dawn.
Player knew that.
I don't even know who that is, so.
Ian doesn't remember.
So you
It's fine.
just see Vishara go white.
Vishara, I heard you squeak, and now you're white. Usually squeaking followed by being white is a bad thing. I should know because I do it often.
Damien's new friend is an archfey named Oljor.
Oh,
Does Archfey
him,
mean
Al.
anything to Talia?
No.
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 Okay.
No.
Cool.
No.
Cool.
Like, usually I'm like all for, like, oh yeah, roll to find out. This is one of those, it's like, no.
Talia, give him your name.
I didn't say my name.
Good.
Damien did. I didn't.
Yeah. Talia did not give her name. Damien said her name.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah, archfays are fun to play as. Fuck.
It's,
Don't ever give him your name. He will use it to take control of your brain.
cool.
Get it to Drinma.
Well, guess what? He's done it to Damien.
Should I
Which
stop
tells me-
attuning to this necklace then? Are we fighting this? We can't kill Damien. We can't kill this archfey person.
No, don't, no.
No, keep.
Oh, by the way,
Yes, dear.
Oljor knows Jorlin.
Oh, good.
Cool.
They're old friends.
I'm getting really tired of old friends.
Oljor was also working with Corvin to try to reestablish the manifest zones to Thalanis.
Fucking amazing. Why can't people stay on their own goddamn planes?
At that,
Touching his
no,
No,
Core's gonna
we
get up. Sorry.
At which?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
At the Thalanis thing?
Hold on. Somebody was
Yeah.
trying to say something. I have no idea who it was.
Yeah.
We both just started talking at the
Yeah,
same time.
Annie
Go
and-
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is going on. I'm rubbing the back of my brand and letting Mavon know we apparently have an archfey on board the Eternal Dawn right now. What'd you call his name? What was it?
Oljor.
Named Oljor. That's all.
Okay. Annie,
Um,
Annie, you were saying?
yeah, at the comment about Thalanis,
Yeah.
Core's gonna get up and go knock on Damien's door.
Or
He's not going to open the door.
Bashara's gonna follow.
Ladies.
Just waiting to see if they do open the door. Not intruding or anything.
I'm gonna rest my hand on my sword just in case.
You hear the tumble unlock, and you see the elven male open the door. Yes?
Altor, nice to see you again, buddy.
A pleasure to see you again.
Is this why Damien wanted the sundial?
There's many reasons why he needed the sundial, but how was my home, by the way?
Oh,
And
it was
would you like to
absolutely
explain
lovely.
how you got there?
Nope.
No, I think I'm good.
Excellent. Then the conversation's over, and shuts the door.
Told you.
Is everybody there, or who's all there?
It's just Vishara and Core right now.
I mean,
Okay,
we're
okay.
all on the deck, so we're
Okay.
not super
So,
far
but
away
we're
from
not,
the
but
captain.
we're not seeing.
So
okay.
you would hear that with the pitch that Vashar was getting. I would assume you would hear that, Drinma.
Okay.
Yeah, she wasn't exactly being subtle about it.
Vashar's
Gotcha.
never settled about anything.
I
No,
don't think
she's
she has
not.
the capacity.
No, she's not.
See, this is why he gave you the sword, is because we're gonna fight an archfey.
Shut up, Ian.
So, this
Hey, Altor, you ever
being,
tried plane shifting?
What?
Ugh.
what?
Any reaction to that comment?
No. Nope.
No.
Nothing, honey.
Apparently, Oljor hasn't quite figured out that if you just cast plane shift, you can get.
Maybe we don't talk about that.
Eh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Oh,
probably
oh.
knows that.
Oh wait.
Probably
Here's
likes
another
to
one
fuck with
trying to get
people.
home.
That you were loud enough.
What'd you say, Annie?
I said he probably just likes to fuck with people.
Well, yes, he does. He's an archfey, but he's also another one of those that's trying to get home.
Yes,
Yeah.
but Thalanis is a plane in our existence.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Correct. However,
Cut off from the rest of the
Okay.
material plane.
All right.
well, from my readings and things that I've done, and God stop me if I'm overstepping, but we did talk about this,
Mm-hmm.
about my knowledge. Our situation with our new ally
Yes.
could
Mhm.
possibly be addressed through Thalanis.
The hell are you
Based
talking
on
about?
the-
I know who you're talking about.
If we go to Thalanis, it could be 6 months until we're back.
I'm
I
not
said-
saying we go to Thalanis. I just want to speak to the person that has connections to it. I'd like to know more about the mechanics, of how
Right.
it works, and
Well-
world hopping. I know nothing about that, but I know about this kind of stuff. And if we're gonna try to help this new ally, then and not have him touch the seals, then we have to start working on this.
I understand. From my brief interaction with Damien's new friend, doesn't sound like he would be willing to share a whole hell of a lot of information or be helpful in any way.
Maybe to you, but what about to me?
I don't.
That doesn't mean I shouldn't try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to
Just-
get this person home.
Okay, that's great.
Or
But you guys need to attune to those goddamn necklaces so we can get going.
Alright,
And-
and if you guys are still going, then during the figure out if in the marketplace or not.
From the sounds
How-
of it, I don't think it's going to happen.
How long would that take, you think?
If we're leaving in an hour and you guys go to marketplace, you're not gonna make it to Half Real.
Not unless they use their own sundial.
1 second.
Which technically Alrin still has.
I was gonna say, doesn't Aaron still have a sundial?
Yeah, he
Right.
does. He's been using it
Well,
when
no.
Drinma was in Thalanis.
And we'll have both the Kalistar on our ship, so
it is a
use it as many times as you
14-hour.
want.
It is a 14-hour trip from Flamekeep to Marketplace.
Yeah.
If we have a second sundial, with Halistar. Go ahead.
I think we only have the
Sundial.
one, don't we?
Well, no. So, Rayless Helps has one, which
Right.
is in currently Alrin's possession. That has
Alrin's,
he's
right.
been fucking. And
Right.
then Umbra Victus has one that is in Core's possession.
Okay.
Correct.
So there are two.
So technically, there's two airships, and both of them technically have a sundial.
So you
So,
guys could use it to get to Marketplace and then to.
To Hathrail.
Yeah.
okay.
They'd still be 4 hours plus behind us, though.
Would that be much more manageable?
You said you were only
I
gonna
mean, yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
What's
we
that?
were going to use it once to get to Hathrail.
Oh.
But you would need the 4 uninterrupted hours to get your Steel Defender. You'd still be 4 hours behind us.
For me, all of that was out of game because after she yelled about the goddamn necklaces, she was going downstairs to check on Para.
Okay.
Well, Al, what do you think?
I think I've been too long without my.
Okay.
I'm pretty much fighting at half.
Okay. Okay. Let's do it then. So who's all coming with?
I believe it's you, Al, and Mel.
Okay. Mal's being very quiet right now. That's okay. She's off doing whatever. Okay.
She's playing with her necklace.
Okay.
She's like,
Yeah, right. You're right. Yeah, let's get going then. I'll let Alra know and we'll get going.
We'll see you guys in half realist.
Okay.
We'll see you in a cool minute.
Ashara is going to return to attunement.
tuning. So how are you letting know Alarin is allowed to use the sundial?
Okay. So
He's gonna be very excited.
she's gonna go to the where I guess Alra would probably be steering the ship, right?
He's not steering the ship because you guys are docked, but he's near the helm of
He's
the
near-
ship. Yeah.
You're near the helm. So she's just gonna walk up to him going, Hey buddy.
Cap.
So, you know how we were saying you wanted to use the compass, and I kept saying, well, we should maybe find a better time that we could do that. A lot of shit can happen. You remember those conversations, right?
Kappa, you're telling me this is one of those times.
Yeah, I can't
I don't mean to
disappoint you
mean to
anymore.
take the words
No,
off of
I
your
was
mouth.
I was gonna try to let this burn a little bit longer right there, but I think we're gonna do it.
Oh, well, no. Let's play that game. I mean, yes, Cap, you did tell me about that. So, would you... Are you intrigued by seeing how this
Now
thing
she's just gonna
works?
look at him just like, all right, fuckface.
Okay, Cap, that's totally fair. So,
Okay, moment's over. You know how a good joke only relies on one thing, timing. So we're gonna do this. It's just gonna be a small, just a few of us. It's just gonna be
Okay.
myself, Al, Mal, and then we will go to Marketplace, and then we're gonna go to where was it again?
Hathrail.
Thank you, Hathrail.
Okay.
So
Hathrail.
Hathrail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Marketplace, that's done. Kind of
I
like
guess
pulls
there's-
out a little scroll and looks at it. Got it. So, Marketplace first.
Yep.
We're using the sundial. Buckle up, bitches.
An A already.
Wondering how long he was wanting to say that.
As he says that, you do watch as Callan and some of the crewmates literally pull up the rope, and you watch as your elemental starts spinning, And
Gemma's gonna hold on to something too. She's gonna be like,
Alrin takes out the sundial and places it into the Kyber Dragon Shard and then locks into place. Grabs the dial and just starts turning it to the 5 o'clock degree. Cap, this is gonna be amazing. And as he says that, all of you see as the phantom starts to lift up, and then literally the sky itself right in front of it starts to crack and open up, and you watch as the phantom enters it, and it closes behind the phantom. I want both Al and Drinma to roll a percentile dice, please.
a percentile.
A percentile.
Yay.
Here it is.
Okay, because I have been drinking, you remember, because I've actually gotten into arguments with other DMs about this. A 0 is a 0. It's 0 through 9. So if you roll a 40, and a 0, it's 40.
40.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten on to Mario's about that.
I've heard all kinds of shit. Yeah.
No, the way I do percentile dice is on your D10, 0 is 0, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
The only time a 0 is a 10 is double 0 on the percentile and a 0, which makes 100. That's how you get to 100.
Otherwise you'd never roll a round number.
No, you would never roll. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I have to pee. I am so sorry. So you guys roll that. We are going to do, no. Yeah, pause. Sorry. 3, 17, 10. Fuck!
Need
He's
to
so
hurry up on
cute.
getting him that urinal.
Yeah, right?
Right.
That is the most ironic fucking roll that you could have ever rolled, my dear.
Would you roll?
A 69.
Nice.
The asexual rolled a 69.
By the way, I rolled a 70.
You did not!
Yeah, we were literally one off.
I
Yeah.
can't see it.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, there it is.
70.
Nice.
How funny is that we were one away from each other?
I just died.
Actually, that's probably a good thing because they'd both be in the same range. So
Yeah.
whether it's
Either it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
it's gonna either be really good or really bad.
Right.
I'll write percentile dice out.
I know I have mine.
I'm so mad.
Could be worse. It could be just you die. You just die.
Fucking
The note
suck.
of anger may have been informed by my discipline.
Okay. So
Time.
unpause 3:18:40. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I have a tiny bladder. I had to go to the bathroom. Okay, so percentile dice from Avery Al and Drinma.
Yep.
You'll love this.
Go ahead.
Who rolled the 69?
Avery!
God damn it!
And Drenma, what'd you roll?
And then I rolled a 70.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what are the odds?
Okay. So as you guys watch as Alrin puts this sundial in and turns it to the 5 o'clock position, and the sky literally splits down the middle, and you guys go through that crack in reality, you see what looks like about 30 to 40 small little islands covered in bubbles. And Alrin kind of looks at you, Drinma. It's like, so apparently, this is the realm of dreams, and all these little islands are dreams. Like here, look at that one, and he kind of points to a bubble that's passing the ship, and it is a man dancing with a woman that looks like in a tavern, playing very, very slow music, almost like a waltz. And he kind of like, you watch as the female kisses the male, and then he like dips her and they continue to dance. He's like, that could be a reliving memory dream or I don't know. It's a dream.
It's really weird right there because I have dreams of cabbages all the time, like all the time. It's just I'm eating cabbages and I'm
Well,
swimming in
and
cabbages
that's
and I
amazing.
run and
So-
there's a cabbage.
So if I were to like knock your ass out right now and you start dreaming, we would probably see an island of cabbages.
God
So
damn it.
that's the normal side of it.
I mean, that's logic.
I mean,
But
it'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
he kind of like pulls out a club. I mean, I could do it. But
Yeah.
because you're my captain, I'm not going to do
What?
it.
And
So-
also, we're not going to be here very long,
Yeah,
so,
so-
it might take a while for that bubble to manifest. Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes
yeah.
sense.
So that's how that works apparently. But it's these things here. And he like kind of points up into the sky and you see what looks like these blue ectoplasmic squids kind of just flying near all these islands in these circles, and some of them you watch as like 2 or 3 dive into individual bubbles and they start to turn into nightmares, but the rest of them are just like flying around and kind of like
Well,
guarding the dreams or trying to pick out which island they want to inhabit.
This is the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Right. Now, we're going to be out of here in about 30 seconds. But this is why I wanted you to witness it, Cap, because it really is... Oh, hell, it's beautiful. It's creepy as shit, like, don't get me wrong, it's creepy
No,
as
this is
shit.
absolutely terrifying.
Oh, it's all, it's...
This is horrible.
it-
This is
But...
This is horrible.
In like, you know, in that, like, that weird sense of way, it's like, this is really interesting. But...
It is.
And as he says that, you watch him, he grabs the sundial and turns it back into the noon position, and the sky, or the area in front of you starts to crack, and your ship goes through that. And as you guys go, as the ship exits that crack, you're right above Marketplace.
That's incredible. I mean, just a few moments of passing through that weird world there, and we're here.
So
See, there was nothing to worry about.
What?
All this time, like, I
What?
mean, you're 100% right. What was I being so scared of?
well, you had apparently someone that didn't like it, and again, all opinions mattered, but you and I have traveled together for how many years now?
Honestly,
I
there's
would-
only one opinion that matters, and it's mine. To be frank.
No.
Exactly. So as long as on there, as long as they're on your ship, you make the call.
You bring up a great point right there. I've been too soft on them. I go. No, this is what we're gonna do. You're right.
We
You're
could-
100%.
we could-
Thank you for convincing me and talking me into it.
You're so welcome, Cap. But
What
again,
would I do without you?
I actually I don't know, Cap. I don't know. But
I-
Easy to work with.
well, whatever you need to do in Marketplace, let's get it done.
Yep.
And we'll get to yeah, where are we going after this?
Calling it
forget.
Hilshalaly.
Hishalali?
Yeah, Hishalali.
Hishalali? No, that's not right. They told us.
We'll figure it out later. It's fine.
Yeah, we've got a map.
Yeah,
Well-
we could do this a million times if we want. Apparently, we have no consequence. We can go wherever we want.
There's literally nothing wrong with the sundial.
It's incredible.
It is.
You should have really convinced me earlier. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I got to convince you. I'm glad I got to convince you now, Cap. So.
Thank you.
And now we pan to how it's not great.
Yes.
I-
So,
well,
quick thing.
this is
Avery, or Al, I keep saying your actual name. Character name, character name, character name, character name. Al. Where are you going?
Al's
Gwen's.
when
You're going to Gwen's. Okay. And you had ordered 50 pounds, correct?
Yes,
It was.
I believe it was.
Enough to make you a defender.
Yes. Because you already have, what, 25 pounds? Or 45 pounds?
I have 42 pounds of scrap metal.
How much would you need?
75.
I'm on 75.
Okay,
You
okay. So you're halfway there. All right.
Yeah.
But I thought I ordered.
No, you ordered enough to get you the 75 because you had paid. So going to
Yeah.
Gwen's, the order is complete. Yeah, going to Gwen's, the order has been completed and you are able to pick it up. So, yeah, you need the 4 uninterrupted hours. That's the only
Also,
thing.
also too, Al. You know, you do require this defender. It's a very powerful companion to have, and many applications to it. I mean, is there something that I can help you with to, I mean, make that defender a little more resilient or a little bit stronger or just really cool? I mean, I've got all kinds of shit.
Oh, like something to add.
Yeah, is there maybe like something of magic capability that we could put on your defender that maybe would make it like maybe more resilient or something? Or
Something that I know of to add other than straight metal.
I mean,
Can you-
frankly, frankly money's burning a hole in my pocket, and I want to spend it on something. And you know what? You know, you've already died once, and so someone so young should not have to do that. I feel a little guilty. I feel a little guilty of you dying that one time.
Mm-hmm.
You okay there?
What was that, Raven?
Just wasn't expecting that. Ah.
Good. So Drinma,
Drimma's kind of going. It's like, if you could have a basic defender, that's cool. But if you could put like fucking swords on it or something like that, it'd be even better.
Drinma, make a divination or make a religion or arcana check, whichever you're better
Oh
at.
Jesus, you're really trying me on this, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay.
Whichever you're better at.
Interesting.
This is where he gets the nat 20. I'm gonna regret it.
I'm gonna fucking lose my shit if I do. Okay, either one.
Either whichever you're better at. I'll allow whichever you're better at.
Okay. All right. They're both shitty, so it's not gonna matter. Here we go. Oh, a 2.
Okay.
Ah.
No, this is out of your skill set, so nothing really you could help out
Okay.
with.
But if you need some help with some coin to make it happen, I could definitely finance that for you. I'm not too bad. I'm only 24.4% APR. That's very reasonable in today's industry and today's climate.
Right as you said
Very
that, I'm
reasonable.
like, wait, shit, you need to change that. Remember, you were gone for 2 months.
Yeah. I did take that out too.
Oh, you did take it out?
I thought I did. It was
Oh
what,
my-
1,000 platinum?
Oh my god, that's right, because you did the bet against chance. No, yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct. Shit, I thought that wasn't correct. No, yeah, you're still sitting on 2,000 platinum. My bad.
I mean,
Fucking hell.
Sounds about right.
it was a lot of money. Yes, like I said, it's someone
'cause
like
you
you
beat-
and your someone with your skill set right there. I think you just needed some opportunity, and I think I can provide that for you.
I was gonna collect his metal from Gwen. So Gwen, would you use your forge for a bit? By a bit, 4 hours.
Okay, hold on. You cut out. but it was cutting out
Oh,
at
sorry.
ports where I could go back in. But can you just repeat everything? I think I got it, but I have to double check I got the question right.
It was like, Al's gonna go up to Glenn and be like, Glenn, would you mind terribly if I borrowed your porch for a bit? And by a bit, I mean at least 4 hours.
She like, or they kind of like go over. No, by all means. I don't. I've completed my orders for the day, so if you need 4 hours, go ahead.
And I mean, if you're interested, you showed it last time I was here and knew what I was going to. You're more than welcome to assist me.
I would like that. We could probably cut that down instead of 4 hours. We could probably cut it down to 2.5.
Well, fantastic.
What are you trying to make?
I am making a steel defender.
We can get that done
Right.
too. We can get that done too. That's artificer shit. I understand artificers.
That's artificial.
What kind of steel? Like, are you just making the standard steel defender? Or are you trying to upgrade it?
Go to the top, baby. Go to the top.
With God, I don't think God would let me.
No,
A steel
I
dragon.
said it's a roll.
It's a roll.
It's a roll, and you have help, so this is at advantage.
Okay, yes.
You got this.
Yes. Yes.
Go, baby, go.
Come on.
Go, baby, go.
Do you have guidance? Can you put guidance on
Upgrade.
yourself? Probably not.
No, because the fucking the fucking cleric that has guidance is on the other ship.
No, well, it's all right.
But I found another blacksmith to help.
You are at
All
advantage.
right.
Advantage. Advantage is good. Come on, baby. Come on.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
So, what kind of roll is it?
Tinkering?
My smith? Because we made a whole bunch of stuff for my smith tools for refining.
Yeah, so because let me pull up your stats because we talked about it and then yeah.
I helped him create some
This
custom
is-
skill to assist.
This is Smith Tool Creation, so it is a +7.
Okay.
Before you roll, let me make sure. Okay, I had to make sure the DC was right. Okay, at advantage, roll your 2d20s plus
Hold
7.
them bones.
Yeah.
Was 13 plus 7,
So dirty 20.
30-20. Okay.
or an 18 plus 7.
25.
I'm not even taking your thunder. Al, what did you just create?
I just created.
I'm so excited.
Cut out.
Steel dragon.
At the microphone.
Well, that would be too big.
Okay.
But something is similar shape. So basically like a drake. So like a wingless dragon.
It is a steel wormling.
A steel wormling.
Fuck.
Cool.
Shit, man.
So does that just follow you around everywhere now?
Yeah, just like the other one.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Because
absolutely
it's
incredible.
I'm still dealing with D&D Beyond because it's shitty. Please,
How dare you?
please put this in your notes. Your steel wormling has 72 hit points. It has an armor class of 17.
72 hit points.
Excellent.
Hold on.
Great.
Write down.
I
Yeah.
can write it down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Yeah, you're
I forget what you said. What do you say? 150 health points? I think that's what it was.
no
72 hit points.
70
AC of 17.
AC of
You
17.
typically have theirs.
It
Yeah,
has
of
a
course.
speed of 30 and a flying speed of 60.
There's little metal wings.
Yeah.
You rolled a 25 on your Smith's tools
I
check.
know, that's fucking great.
High rolls for artificers make really cool shit.
Yeah. It's a
Maybe
cool
very-
class.
I say, towards her phone. You're better. Aim
Okay.
that way.
So, yes. Yeah.
No, like-
Steel Wormling, 17 AC,
Okay.
72 hit points, 30 speed, 60 flying. That took you 2 hours because you had help.
Okay.
What attacks does it have?
Attacks. It has bite, which is it's you have to roll your d20. And it's a +5 to the roll. It is 2d6, and then it has wing attack, which is a saving throw of what it's a dex saving throw that is tied to your DC.
DC, yeah.
So
No,
you'll-
it'll be a DC of 14.
13.
Is that your spell DC?
No, Al's DC is 13. So wing attack is basically anything within a 10-foot radius. When it flaps its wings, it has to make a DC or dexterity DC of 13. If it fails, it's knocked prone.
Which has a lot of help. That has a lot of advantage to it.
It doesn't do any damage, it just knocks them prone.
It just knocks them prone. It's like Grease Trap.
Fair enough.
And then does it have a tail attack?
No. This one does not have a tail attack.
Okay.
It's got bite or wing, and you can only use one of them because it is tied to your bonus action.
I mean, that's pretty fucking solid, though.
For a bonus
Be able to
action,
get-
though, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking great.
Yeah. So that is your Steel Wormling.
Awesome.
Ow, that's incredible right there. What, have we decided on, what color is it?
Silver, probably. It's made out of metal.
Well, yeah, but it also depends on how it's treated. So I'm thinking it's more
It's more
More
what?
Got
what?
like a black coating on
black. More,
Like a black
more
Oh, a
coating on it?
black.
Blue black.
Like a bluish black?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
I
still
will
chomper.
add that to the notes. Bluish
Yeah,
black.
yeah. Champa was no more.
Jumper's
What do-
so more.
What should we name your wyvernling, or not wyvernling, wormling?
Or more.
I know I'm put you on the spot right now. You don't have to make a decision right now. I know. Let it sink in.
I'll think of it.
Okay.
The next time.
Yeah, right.
2 hours. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, is there any produce right there? Because I'd like to grab some vegetables and some seafood.
Yes. Let me
not.
pull up my marketplace notes. Or Kaylee's gonna beat me to it. I don't know which one's gonna happen yet. Because you guys had bought in produce and shit from marketplace before.
Yeah. There's a the one guy. He's a meat dude.
Yeah.
The meat
I
man.
guess. The meat man.
Heroes.
Yes.
Heroes meat.
Ira's meat. He has meat and produce.
Was Eero in Marketplace or was he in
I thought he was here.
Zarshak?
I thought he was here.
I thought
He
Eero
might
was...
have been. He might
Oh
thought
shit! No, he's in.
No. Yeah, no, sorry. Because I literally flipped my page. Ira was in Zarashak.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. Yeah, I
'Cause
forgot
that's
about
where
that.
Valerian bought all the bacon.
Oh, you right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
The literal 10 pounds of
Pretty sure the
fucking
only
bacon.
places that
Damn
we've been
straight.
are like
Boros and
Boros and
Egas.
I don't think we've actually bought food there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never actually bought food in Marketplace.
Oh.
Zealous doesn't marketplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You guys were all for the supplies, never the food. So, hold on. Let me get
Make
them-
it up!
No, I
I felt that.
No!
no, because I have the notes.
What kind of DM do you think he is?
Okay, because session 5 is where you did Malin's, you did the alchemy books, Simon's Spectacular Potions, Iga's Craft. So then after Iga, there we go. Because there's that again. This is again. I literally need to OCD my own ass
Hell yes.
because I have
Don't do that on camera.
Yeah,
tabs
save it
and then
for-
I have the notebooks. Yeah.
Listen, save it for the OnlyFans, man.
Yes.
Christopher, I swear.
I'll be right back.
I'm just saying.
You have Gildamerk.
Gildamerk.
Gildamerk's produce. There we go.
Gildamerk.
Gildamerc.
Okay, this looks like a fine establishment. Al, you're coming with too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you
as while I was making this, I didn't say to watch.
Okay. Well, you're thinking of a name, so it's okay. I just wanna we'll let it make sure everyone doesn't know they're not terrified with your new metal dragon right there. Good day.
You see.
What did I say to the?
As you say to the male dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going with that. Stereotypical dwarf, red hair, very long, thick, burly, red beard, brown eyes. Wearing a very, very nice suit with a leather jacket, but it looks like you probably should have got it a size bigger, but you do you. It's totally fine.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we don't judge here. That's not true. I do judge. Anyways,
spent good money to have that thing tailored 10 years ago.
that's right. That's right. You're gonna go back to your high school weight any year now. I understand. Anyways, I was hoping to purchase some produce, some vegetables, and maybe perhaps your finest. Maybe your most mediocre fish would be fine.
Mediocre. I've got you covered. It's not a problem. When you say mediocre fish, are we talking like I literally just found it, or?
I mean it's something that was freshly caught, but I'm not looking for like your highest end of meat.
Not a problem. Totally understandable. Kind of like walks in the back, and you literally hear what sounds like an arm going elbow deep into ice.
Hell yeah.
Kind of like stumbles back in with like two very large, what looks like trout.
Okay. I'll be happy to take both of those.
Excellent. And you said produce?
Yes. How many? I for some reason have it on the mind right there. Any cabbages?
I've got many cabbages. Do you have a certain preference of color, or do you just want cabbages?
I will take them. I will take them all.
He kind of like just literally slams both of the two trout on the table and walks over to his left and grabs like 3 large heads of green cabbage and puts those down, and then grabs two small heads of red cabbage and puts that down, and then he grabs what looks like a yellow cabbage.
Okay.
And
that's interesting. I've never seen one before that was that color.
Sir.
It must be divine.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Divine.
Yeah.
Divine cabbage. Cleans your insides right out.
There it is.
Oh, thank God.
Nah.
Drinma, I believe the other ship ran out of salad.
I mean, leafy greens, right? So, how about heads of lettuce as well? I mean, they're practically the same thing, right? Cabbage and lettuce. It's probably fine.
Depends on who's cooking them, but yeah, the same.
Okay, I'll take
totally
all of your
fine.
lettuce as well. I'll take all your heads of lettuce as well.
I've got 3 heads, not a problem. If only my wife wouldn't bitch about that.
I only got 1.
Christ.
Nice.
Grabs the 3 heads of lettuce and puts that down. Okay, so the cabbages, 3 heads of lettuce.
I will also take your hottest hot sauce that you have.
Now, when you say hot, Do you mean like
I did. No, I'm sorry. You must have misheard me. I said you're hottest, not hot. Hottest.
Oh, okay. Forgive me, madam, but when most people walk in and say, I want your hottest hot sauce, I give them the mild, and they're like, oh my god, it's too much, so
Yeah.
I'm game. Kind of walks to the back and grabs a vial this big.
Ooh, shit.
Kind of corks it open, rips a little leaf off the head of lettuce, and puts the literally less than a quarter teaspoon on it and wraps it up. Hands you
Does it
to
sizzle?
It doesn't sizzle, but you do hear the chemical properties activating when it hits the water of this lettuce, and it does sizzle. It sounds like it's literally cooking this leaf of lettuce.
Chemical burning the fucking lettuce.
The hottest of the hot.
It's reacting to the water in it. That's bad.
It's reacting to the water. Hi, I'm a chef in real life. I know chemical components.
I know.
And he hands you the wrapped up leaf of lettuce with the ever smallest of drops.
Oh no, the whole bottle.
Be
please.
sure to eat that quickly.
No. I have to make sure you
don't die
for it.
Oh, this isn't for me. No, this isn't for me. You're mistaken.
Oh, and he literally just puts it in his mouth and starts chewing and recaps it. Blaze it down. The hottest hot sauce, 2
Thank
trout, cabbages, lettuce, anything else, carrots, celeries, potatoes. I mean, you can't go wrong with potatoes.
Al, I've basically eaten meat for the last 40 years of my life right there. Do you think that's okay for everyone?
Yeah, I think there's more vegetables. Carrots
Okay.
and potatoes.
Carrots and potatoes as well?
Carrots and potatoes.
I gotta
Yep.
think about-
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Good point.
You mentioned salads.
More like Salas, am I right?
Yeah, she gets me. I like her. So you would want tomatoes. So I'll throw a few tomatoes in there, no problem. So the hot
Sure,
sauce
sure.
tomatoes. 2 silver.
How much?
2 silver.
2 silver? I'll give you a gold right there.
You are too kind. Well, kind of looks you up and down and then looks at Al. I can tell you adventurers. So when you come back, whoever this, and he just starts to shake the vial, whoever this for, let me know how they enjoyed it.
Oh, I will be happy to send you a kind letter of how much they enjoy it.
Well, I cannot wait. Thank you for coming to Gildamerx.
Thank you.
Safe travels. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, shifting over to the Eternal Dawn, who is still
Sitting.
in Flankey.
So, the gnome had stormed off downstairs to check on Para because now she's extremely irritated and paranoid. All of that lovely shit.
Yep.
Is she
is
out and about, or is she still in a room?
She is asleep in her room.
I'm going to go in and very gently wake her up.
Okay.
Is it a natural sleep, or did somebody do it to her?
It is.
Shut up, Ian. Very gently walk up to the edge of her bed, kind of do the rub on her shoulder a little bit.
I'm up.
Para.
Yeah, I'm up.
Okay. I have a very important question to ask you, but I want you to be fully conscious before I do.
Okay. What's up?
Have you met anyone new recently? Say within the last 12 hours.
No. Why?
I don't know a whole lot about them. Do you know anything about Archfey?
No, not really. I'd say that would be out of my expertise.
Honey,
You cut out, Bryant.
Not really. That would be out of my expertise.
okay, cool. Well, from what I do know, from what I've experienced, they're kind of a dick. There's currently one in your lover's office. Goes by the name of Oljor, apparently knows Jorlin. And Archfey, when they get your name, kinda like to take control of your mind? And guess who he called by name?
I would assume Damien. I would assume Damien.
Yeah. So, I wanted to make sure, number one, that you were okay and unaffected, especially considering you're still healing. And I'm just a little more than a little pissed. So, this is great. Sorry, I'm not trying to super disturb you, but I needed to make sure that you were okay. Do not, under any circumstances, tell this very tall, thin, brown-haired elven male your name.
I won't.
I won't.
Okay. Sorry to disturb you. I feel awful for waking you up. I just needed to check. So, I can let you rest, or if you need anything from the kitchen, I can grab it for you. We will be using the sundial to...
I will be here, resting.
Yeah, please stay there.
I will.
Hold on to something.
I will.
Okay. Do you need anything, dear?
Watch after my boyfriend.
I will do my best to watch after him, and I will return him to you in as close to original condition as I can. I can't promise that I won't have smacked him around a little bit.
Oh, fuck, I'm out. That's depressing. I'm out of beer. Well, thank you for that. Or thank you for the promise of that.
Well, at this point, you guys are essentially in the inner circle. I would do damn near anything for you, just like he would do damn near anything for me, even though he'll never admit it. So, on that note, I'm gonna go back up on deck, try not to scream really loud, because what we're about to do almost killed a couple of us last time, but it's no big deal. Apparently we'll figure out why we're doing it when we get there. Okay.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. I'm sorry, dear. I'll leave you. I'll leave you now.
Bashar, Oriana, and Kor, where are you guys right now?
On the deck.
Okay. Orders.
Bashar and I are assuming we're sitting together, attuning to the
Attuning
necklace.
to the necklaces, yeah. Oriana's basically just wearing a hole in the deck by pacing back and forth.
Okay. Oljor has, at this time, walked out of Damien's quarters.
Am I done attuning?
It hasn't been an hour yet.
No. You still have about, 20 minutes left on the attunement process. You still have 20 minutes left on the attunement process.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
I happen to have overheard your name is Oljor.
Some call me that.
Friend of Jorlin.
I would not say friend.
Huh.
Accomplice.
Why are you interested in the sundial? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I created one a while ago. Create is not the right word. I procured one and had used it on a lightning rail that was headed for Sean to see if I could find why the manifest zones of my home, Thalonis, were blocked to me. I tried.
Sorry.
Bless you, Amy.
God bless me, apparently. But,
Oh man.
let's just say, I had lost it, and by lost it was procured by a certain group. And I was not able to reacquire it.
Interesting. Why are you searching for the manifest zones?
I'm trying to understand why my home, why my plane of existence is locked away from me. I found a manifest zone in Sean that is still open and able to manifest into the material plane, but all my manifest zones are weakened or dead.
Interesting. Seems like quite a conundrum.
Indeed.
So why this particular sundial that goes through Dalcor? And why Dalcor?
I have no care for Dalcor, but it still shares the same properties of the sundial I had procured. I don't care for the subspace through Dalcor. It has no effect to me, but it's able to plane shift anything or anyone. And the one I had procured has been lost to me now. I need to see if this sundial is still in working order.
Did you ever just try using a plane shift spell to get there?
Multiple times, and I've been forced out.
You
Multiple
You need
times,
to
and
either
I've been
sit closer
forced
to your
out.
mic, dear, or
No,
speak
I
up.
don't. Get undeaf.
It's not just her.
No,
Yeah,
you're
you-
cutting out completely.
Ah.
Yeah.
I know you like to lean back, but speak up if you're leaning back.
Multiple times, and I've been forced back out.
So maybe there's wards that are up that are allowing passage in.
At what point do I walk back up?
Not yet.
Okay.
Is that your honest assumption, or are you just trying to guess? I don't have time for guesses.
It's just it's a theory.
I don't have time for theories either.
I have no idea what you just said.
I have no time for theories.
Okay, speak up, Jesus.
I'm literally maxing my mic out.
It could be the connection of it too.
Yeah, it's Discord.
Yeah, Discord.
Well, I just thought I would bring that up. Just a thought.
The next time I need a tiefling's help from the material plane, I'll ask for it. But thank you for your consideration.
Should I let Jorlin know you said hello?
By all means. Should I let Navarra know you say hello?
I talk to her frequently. So, I can tell her myself, thanks.
Okay. Don't play games with an Archfey, dear. You usually lose.
Nah.
He kind of gets really, really close to you. And kind of taps your forehead. Slurm is now rock. Slurm is now a rock. And now I control his life. So, the next time you want to play push the button, I've won.
Wasn't trying to push the buttons, I was trying to offer theories.
No. I don't need theories. I need results. I don't need theories. I need results. So, let's make this interesting. Let's add another element to this game. You see a map appear in his hand. He kind of just disappears. Have fun talking to her. And starts to walk away.
Where am I?
At what point do we attack this guy?
You're now coming up.
Okay, cool. And I see what exactly when I come up on deck, aside
Pretty
from
much
the
see
tiefling cracking her
steam
neck.
coming out of the tiefling's ears.
And Uldor has walked away and fucked off where?
Just right past you.
Oriana. Words, dear. I don't understand Infernal.
Yes.
Who has what?
And she's literally staring at the back of Uldor's head.
Like Drunma's map. Hot Man's map. How the hell did he get that? Why the hell does he have that?
He's playing games.
Shocking. What happened?
I was offering theories. I wasn't trying to push buttons, I promise. I was simply asking questions about why this particular sundial, what his interest in Dalcor was. And I may have offered up the theory of maybe there's a ward on Thalanis that is potentially allowing people in and he's not in.
I mean, that would be enough to piss me off. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, saying, hey, by the way, you're not allowed to go home. Plus, Fae and Fiend, dear. I know, not capital F Fiend, you understand what I'm saying. Two sides of the same coin, kind of like oil and water, don't like to mix. Regardless of whether you're trying to push buttons, you exist.
He also did something with Slurm. I didn't quite hear what you said, dear.
Turned him to rock.
Turned him to
turned him into a rock.
literal rock.
He's now a rock.
Oh, like a
Ow, like a rock.
God damn it. Thank you for the earworm, children.
Mhm.
Appreciate that.
He also turned Slurm into a rock.
When?
Just now.
Ha, but
Basically went, Slurm is now a rock. I control his life.
cool. How the hell? How? He's
Something with Slurm.
So he
He's
touched
now a
you.
rock.
You hadn't said anything about Slurm.
No.
You didn't feel anybody poking around in your brain, just on your
No.
forehead.
Mm.
Any other insights that you
I
want to
asked
share?
him if I should tell Jorlin. He said hello, and he said, sure, tell Navara. I said hello.
Great.
Or no, he said, sure, should I tell Navara? You said hello.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah, and then after he took the map, he said, have fun talking to her now.
So you're not trying to push buttons, and yet you bring up old friends.
Wasn't intentionally trying to push buttons.
Mhm.
Yet somehow
If
I
I
still
picked-
managed to do so.
My darling, if I had picked somebody who you were friends with from your past and said, should I tell them you said hello? I think that would probably push a tiefling button. Just throwing that out there.
I didn't have friends.
That's what I mean. Like when we say, we have a friend, and it's fucking Malrig.
Mm. I didn't have many of those either.
But you understand the point I'm trying to make. You're not obtuse. Now you're just being a bitch.
She's pushing
I
buttons.
I'm not listening to you. I have a captain to go bother. And she's gonna barge into Damien's office.
And that's where we end
Have
tonight's
fun.
episode. We're done.
Cool.
Yep. Alrighty.
Are we done
Thanks, I
tuning?
hate it.
You're welcome.
I was done being frustrated there. Yeah.
Are we done tuning? Just so I know.
Yeah, you are done attuning.
Okay.
So that will be the end of tonight's episode. We love you. Be kind to one another. Seriously, Jesus Christ, be kind to one another. And we will see you next episode. Make sure you,
Like, comment, subscribe. We're doing a giveaway still.
yes, on the YouTube and also on however you're listening to us on podcasts. Chris, keep doing you, buddy.
Hey,
So,
it's all that hot sauce that I'm drinking.
yeah, baby. And we will see you next episode. Goodbye,
To everyone, bye.